welcome everybody to the look at
Look at him
decided to
slide
show
in.
up. He just slid in like it was just nothing.
I've been working on background stuff like when you guys been talking, so that's what I was here the entire time.
Man, he slides in like he goes into people's DMs.
Really, I'm good at that.
Ooh, okay. Welcome everybody and happy National Hat Day to everybody, to all of those who celebrate this wonderful national holiday. It is a national holiday. I don't care what anybody says. It's a national holiday. It is national right there. It says National Hat Day. All right, boys and girls. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got these four gentlemen. One of them is not missing right now. He said he's going to be late. Whatever, bro. Anyways, with me, I got the mayor, the prospector, and the producer. We're going to tell you what hat we are wearing. Well, two of us are wearing the same hat tonight. One of them is wearing backwards. One of them is wearing forwards. But anyways, support local baseball. Before we continue, we tell what these guys are wearing. This show is brought to you by All Ford Baseball Company. Guys, National Hat Day is going on. So he has a sale. All right, $20 hats. All right, that's one. And then number two, the code Dad Hat works. Okay, it works with that as well. So you'll get 15% off of your full purchase. So make sure you go out there, use code Dad Hat for 15% off for purchase. You can't go wrong with that. What's up, Mike? Happy National Hat Day to you as well. We will talk about what we got here, guys, because I'm gonna need your help here. Okay. But anyways, listen, we gotta make sure that you guys go and get this one right here. Okay, I was talking about it the other day, and look at the bottom. Look at that. Okay,
love that
baseball right there. So go and get this one. Okay, it is $20 right now. And then use the code Dad Hat. Use that QR code. Go ahead and scan that, and then you'll be directed to that website. Also, the sticker club. I know, Donnie, you got yours are available right there. Sticker club is awesome. Okay, so if you use code DHC, you get it for 50% off. So it'll be $3 a month. You get cool stickers. The King of Diamonds, guys, I bought that. I want you guys to know that.
I still want to get it. I need to.
It was $12. It was like in the middle of the night. I was like, you know what? Hold on a second. Right before I went to bed. So I bought it. $12. But yeah, no, it's $3 for the membership, and you get all those cool stickers. You can put it on your bottle like I did.
I'm still trying to figure out something to do with all my stickers. I've got
do a sticker wall.
I think I'm going to do a sticker wall. I've got to get.
If you have a little fridge in your garage.
I've got a big fridge in my garage. I've got two big fridges in my garage. I need a little fridge up here.
So that's what you need. Just put it in your garage fridge. That's what we started doing. Like when we go visit places, we buy a magnet and we put it on the fridge.
Well, rich people don't do small refrigerators. Okay,
no, they don't. No.
Rich people do big refrigerators and multiple ones.
I like what Eric does. Is he takes a lot of his stickers that he gets from teams and puts them on some magnetic material, makes them magnets. So I thought about that as well, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a sticker wall somewhere here in the studio. And then occasionally I can turn the camera towards the sticker wall and show it off. How about
there you go. Island. Yeah. That would be cool.
So I already know one of Lynn's purchases she got today, which was very cool. I almost bought it, but I'm going to have to circle back around to that one because I just tried to control myself today. I did not. I did get 2 from Old Fort because of the deal, the extra 15%. So I ordered the Wizards, Fort Wayne Wizards hat, which I've been wanting that hat for a long time. And I ordered the Fort Wayne Daisies hat. So I got my 20% off. And then, hey, I got an extra $3 off each hat for the 15% Dad Hat.
Boom, boom.
So that worked out really well. And then
you told me that the discount worked, huh?
Discount worked. It worked fantastically. So I wanted to support Logan. He's been good to us, so I want to be good to him. Get a couple more Old Fort hats into my collection. And then I only ordered from one team, and it was the deal I sent you guys. I couldn't pass it up. $10 hats. Couldn't go wrong with that. So I got 3 from the Lakeshore Chinooks, and I had a couple of others in carts that I was going to get, and I'm like, nope, I've done enough. The $10 hats wasn't something I could pass up, and then Logan's deal I could not pass up. So
that's good. All right. Well, we go ahead and go down now to Mr. Prospector. Tell us the hat you're wearing, and did you purchase any hats on National Hat Day?
Well, first of all, Happy National Hat Day, everybody. Big shout out to the chat. I hope everyone's been able to take advantage of some deals if there's something that you had on your wish list. So tonight, I'm going to start out by saying, here's my shout out to Logan, my support local baseball hoodie. This is kind of like a light to midweight hoodie, but it's very, very soft, very, very comfortable. I think Donnie can attest because, Donnie's rich and he has all the apparel, but
I don't have all of it.
Oh, you do.
No, Logan's got some things I still need to get, but
well, don't worry.
You have that one.
Yeah, Holsinger knows. He's right. You have a lot of fridges, and one probably has a TV on it. He's right.
I might get me that hoodie though, because I like that hoodie a lot. That's the one I don't have.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you being the hoodie aficionado that you are, that you don't already have it,
brother. Yeah. I got too many. That's why.
Bro. Yeah, thanks to you, I have too
never
many.
Have too
Thanks
many
for that.
Dude, no, I got over 25 hoodies.
Oh,
actually, no, I got more than that because I have a whole closet full. Like that's all it is.
I have more than 25, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ed.
I think I do too.
Yeah, thanks to Ed. But
there it is. So
anyways, but tonight, speaking of rich Mr. Mayor, yeah, I just saw that look. Tonight I am wearing the brand new Columbia Fireflies batting practice hat with Mason on it. And this was a gift from Mr. and Mrs. Mayer.
Nice.
And it fits perfectly, and it's fantastic, and it's perfect. And I am so grateful so Mr. Mayor, thank you so much. You are the world's best mayor. Mrs. Mayor, please tell Mrs. Mayor the same. I will send her a text myself, but also please pass along my gratitude.
I showed her the polo. Well, she and I watched the polo you sent earlier together too. So
yeah. Well, all that being said, still thank you very, very much, and I'm very grateful. And I've had this on my wish list since the day it was released, and I am so thrilled to have it in my collection now.
Well, I was trying, just a quick aside on this before you go to the other thing I know you're going to go to. I was thinking, how am I going to make sure he doesn't buy this for himself today? Because I knew it was going to arrive today, because I shipped it Monday to arrive today on Hat Day for you. And of course, I wake up and at 6:30, Virgil, at 5:30 a.m. real time, according to you and Eric, he sends a text that the Columbia Fireflies have 30% off all hats.
That is true. He does that.
And I'm like, oh my God. Now, I did look and see that it did exclude that hat in small print. I didn't want to take a chance that you'd go ahead and get it anyway, which I don't know if you'd have bought it full price or not, but
well, not on National Hat Day, I wouldn't have.
I thought for an hour or 45 minutes, how do I preemptively prevent this without ruining the surprise? And I just pulled the Band-Aid off and ruined the surprise. So
yeah, you're probably better off anyways.
I was like, don't buy it.
right.
Yeah, right. He basically, right when I got to work, I saw a text from Donnie and it said, don't buy the Mason hat. And I'm like, what? Like, because I didn't even look at my phone early this morning because I just had a bunch of stuff in the morning I had to do. I didn't even look at it till I got to work, ironically. And I saw that, and then I saw where Eric, the influencer, had said, "Hey Patrick, they're having 35% off in Columbia Fireflies," and I'm like, "Oh well, that's fantastic." And I was just looking at it, and then I saw Donnie saying,
"Don't do it.
Don't buy the Mason hat," and I'm like, "Okay,
done."
So done.
But I did include a second surprise in the box for it.
You did. Should I go grab that to show that off too?
That's up to you. I thought that was what you had at the ready there, so I cut you off. Sorry.
So not only do I get that, but I also, thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Mayer, we got the trophy, baby.
Oh,
he didn't get his 2024 fantasy football championship ring last year, so I got him one.
Yeah, look at you. You gotta display that sucker.
Woo! And it fits. We're going after it.
You know what, Donnie? I'm doing it right now. I'm supposed to be sending you the picture, and I still keep forgetting.
That's okay. I'll get to that
Yeah.
because I've got to work on a couple of things for Tom for this year's champion. And I still haven't received my second ring because I won 2 leagues in 2023. I still haven't received it from Brett.
Oh
But
man, you're over here winning 2 leagues. I don't know what
I
I'm
gave
doing.
up.
So
I gave up on getting that one from him. But then you had mentioned that you had never gotten your ring when I showed off my one, which right here we hey, there we go. We're ring club.
boom,
2023, 2024.
boom.
So
2024. There we go. Boom.
there we go. Ring club. So
Boom.
I wanted to make sure you got yours. Your due
appreciate that.
for winning the league. So
Well, thank you once again to you and Mrs. Mayor for that. That was very generous of you to do. And for those that don't know, Donnie and Mrs. Mayor are just some of the most generous people you could ever meet. And I'm very, very grateful. And then as far as what I'm drinking, by the way, Virgil, you're the GOAT. And I'm in my Carolina Panthers Blue Yeti cup. I am drinking some Y'all strawberry tea.
yeah, I passed what I was drinking. I meant to show that earlier. I went on, but I'm drinking a nice cup of coffee because it is freezing out here in South Carolina right now.
It's cold
here too.
And I didn't show off.
I got that one.
That is about Knuckles no ring,
brother. That is one of my favorite T-shirts right there.
Yeah, I love this. The throwback to the upper deck.
Upper deck, right? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yep. So
I wonder if they can't.
The only one I don't have is my Virgil shirt. The support local craft beer. That's the only one I don't have.
Oh, I have that one too.
Well, of course you do. But then again, that comes out of your apparel fund.
That is one of my favorite shirts for sure.
Who spent the most money today? Oh yeah, it was definitely Mr. Moneybags.
No, I don't know about that because I got with that $10 hat deal. I didn't spend that much.
You asked what I bought for hat day.
Sure did.
I have bought in total 1 hat so far. I'll buy a couple more before the end of the night, but so far the only one I've gotten is the new poker chip hat from Reno. That even though it's brand new for 2026, it actually was made it as part of their hat day sale.
Really?
Yeah, the new poker chip hat.
Donnie probably bought Old Fort.
He did.
I did. Yep. I did. I did fit. I bought all of it. No, I didn't buy all of it, but yeah, if you missed earlier, I bought the Wizards.
No.
Fort Wayne Wizards hat and the Fort Wayne Daisies hat.
I'm pretty sure what he means is that you bought the actual company from Logan, but that's and I think you probably did. So
probably, yeah. All right, Mr. Producer, what's your hat you're wearing today? It was beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely wonderful hat you're wearing today.
Tonight's hat is the DHC Seal Slingers. This is I think I got this National Hat Day 2 years ago. This has been my favorite purchase. So I did not buy anything this year. I kind of really don't buy during National Hat Day anymore, honestly. So I just wear this one because this is my favorite one.
I love that hat. Tonight I'm wearing this one. This is the support local baseball. I like the little flag right here, the little baseball. Obviously, local. So okay. So I made some purchases.
No, not you.
Yeah, no, right. Okay,
Mr. When I talked to him at like lunchtime, he goes, I'm going to be very judicious in what I get today.
I was very judicious. This is how. But hear me out. Okay, I bought all of my hats that I bought so far are all on sale, anyways. So from Sandlot Goods, I bought the St. Louis Battlehawks 90 snap. Okay, so I got that one. I got the Baccarat Giants. That was $13.
The Burt Baccarat Giants or the
vintage one from Sandlot Goods, or the black and white.
Yeah, the Burt Baccarat. Yeah, Burt Baccarat. Yeah.
Yep, that one.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The 1924 Monarchs World Series.
Ooh.
So I got Donnie. You probably remember that one.
He does. He was there.
He had graduated college 10 years.
You were muted. You're muted.
Sorry, I have an original.
Nice. And then the Woo Sox had a sale. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so
I saw a hitch on there that I might get. Ooh.
I got Los Huepas the Worcestershire.
Worcester?
Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
blue with the red brim. It says Huepas on it.
Oh yeah.
That one was $15, and then I bought a fitted Huepas red hat with the blue Huepa logo on it. So,
Wepa.
guys, I have two things to say. One, I have a confession. Out of all the National Hat Day hats, I only bought one Dad Hat,
Wow.
and that's the 1924 Monarchs Championship hat.
Slowly but surely, Virgil, we're getting him to our side. Slowly but surely.
We're gonna have to change your name.
But here's the thing: why I'm not going to do that.
He's going to be Afka Dad Hat, the artist formerly known as the Dad
I
Hat.
told you I'm changing my name to a symbol. And so here's the thing. I still gotta buy one hat tonight. I'm still deciding. Okay, it is from the USPBL. Okay, so I still got those 3 hats. I haven't decided yet.
Mhm.
And most likely it's gonna be the unicorns. But guys, can you talk to me here? Because obviously I like fitted hats as well.
Mhm.
But yo, $50, homeboy.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, that makes it a
Yeah,
little tough.
Well, look for the 15% off in their bio, okay?
I can't find it on the
Oh,
USPBL.
don't worry, I'll find it for you.
Okay, good, because I'm buying that one tonight. That's the last one I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, there's a 15% off code with US PBL.
All right, cool.
In fact, I'll find it and send it to you.
All right, thank you. But yeah, dude, yo, I like fitted hats. I mean, obviously, boy got a face for his fitted hat. Humble brag. And so, you know what I'm saying? See, Westside Woolly Mammoths, Oscar logo is pretty cool. Yes, Mike, I know. But here's the thing. I like all 3 of them. Actually, I like all 4 of them. The problem with the Diamond Hoppers is I want the New Era one, but they don't have the New Era in my size.
Yeah.
And so it's
Yeah,
hard.
they ran out of my size in a lot of those too. I have them in the game, but I would love to have them in a New Era instead.
No offense to the game. I'm just not really a fan of the game hats when it comes to the fitted world.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I like them. Yeah, I like them better than Zephyr, if I'm honest.
I agree with that.
I'll do 100%, absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you know what's actually another hat that's actually not bad at all? And I bought one when we went to the Corporate Media Meetup, Cap X.
Yeah. I'm liking Cap X stuff.
Cap X is nice.
You know what the fitted world did? The fitted world thought, man, this whole world is made up of Donnies.
For real.
They all be raking in those mounds of cash. And they said, well, we can just charge what we want.
And so you guys, it's I like them. I embrace it. You know what I mean? But hot dog. You know what I mean? That's expensive, bro.
No, I mean, you got to find deals for them. That's why if you're going to get fitteds, man, Holstinger, you didn't have a 2 hat limit. Stop lying to people. two times a number maybe, but not a 2 hat limit.
He means 2 hats from every site.
Oh, Zeb, all those brands are cheaper than New Era. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree.
They are.
Because they're 35 compared to 49.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on which site and which team you go to.
Right.
Because I've seen Zephyr hats for $40 and and some New Era hats that are below $40. I mean, not many anymore, but there are some sites and some teams that charge regardless of brand. They just charge whatever they charge for a hat. So it's a case by case basis. But yes, more often than not, more often than not, New Era is probably the most expensive. But
but they're getting up there as well. So let's not get it twisted.
But all styles of hats are going up too. I mean, I've seen Dad hats for $37.
Yeah, you must be at your That's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Me and then we about to fight.
Yeah.
They like to charge full price, like above full price on those hats, bro. In a world full of flat brims, be a Dad Hat. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. I can always do this. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Curve that baby up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Virgil's hat's looking good.
Virgil's hat needs a straight up bending on that.
Instead of a cup of tea on that.
Nope.
No,
Damn, you can eat dinner off of that flat brim on that thing.
listen,
Jesus. You
listen.
can put a full plate
Who
there.
are we to tell the goat how to wear his hat? Okay, that's Virgil the Goat Brooks you're talking to. GOAT, greatest of all time. Virgil the Goat Brooks.
Virgil, how do you put up with this?
Just let it happen.
Okay, I got you.
No, I mean, listen, I'm his hype man. Okay, I'm his. Listen, I'm like his. I'm his hype man for when he goes out to see all his admirers, be it Alabama or other states. So I'm here just to hype him up.
I appreciate that.
That's what I do. Sorry,
To you.
Mark Henry. That's what I do.
Okay. All right. Calm the hell down. Calm down.
Sorry.
All right.
When I talk about Virgil, I get passionate. Okay.
All right.
Woo.
Jeez.
Man. Sorry, Virgil.
That's
Trying to
okay.
keep my composure.
Okay, so I want to know what you guys got. Put it in the comments as well.
Man,
right?
You didn't
What
buy
hats
4
did you get?
Holstingers? You're lying.
I
bought like
bought
14.
for this time. I kept track. I only had 2 on the radar, but when I saw the few other teams sell, I pulled a debit card trigger. You know what? I get it. I understand this.
Mm-hmm.
I completely and utterly
Mhm.
understands. This same some years ago, there was a pitcher for the St. Louis Cards that wore a flat brim cap. He wasn't a very good pitcher. Can't recall his name. And goes to say, flat brim don't work.
Man, who was it, Donnie?
We're not pitching though.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. You're here with me. So, all right. Let's go over some news. What news do we have that you guys want to talk about tonight? Anything in particular besides the big scandal? And 39 people were charged today for point shaving in college basketball. Not a little bit of just a little nothing.
Just admit you were the guy that bet on the Kent State game.
Did you see that Kent State put out a statement?
I saw that about an hour and a half ago.
They're like, bro, wait, hold on a second, boys. Whoa, we weren't involved in this.
They're like, that was a team that was playing against us.
Yeah, right, they were playing
none of our
against us.
players or staff had anything to do with that.
Well, I understand why they did, because then their last football coach get fired for a gambling scandal.
Dude, he owed like a ton of money, credit cards and stuff. So yeah,
this wasn't Kent State's former coach, was it?
No,
it was the other team. Who was the other team?
Eastern Michigan. It was either Eastern Michigan or Buffalo.
Eastern.
So just to clear it up, to make sure that I got this right.
There's some serious names in this.
So Dabo was not on the list, right? So we're clear.
So I'm gonna read these names. And this is bad for HBCU. This ain't good. So we got Abilene Christian, Alabama State, Buffalo, Coppin State, DePaul, Eastern Michigan, Fordham, Kennesaw State, LaSalle, New Orleans, Nicholls State, North Carolina A&T, Northwestern State, Robert Morris, St. Louis, Southern Miss, and Tulane.
So I find it funny they corrected the Northwestern State, because the first one I saw had Northwestern on it. I'm like, whoa, okay, wait a minute.
This is on ESPN. I'm getting it from ESPN. So, yeah, dude, come on, bro. That's the thing too. Like, you guys,
Kennesaw State was on there.
Kennesaw State's on there.
The player that's involved is their leading scorer this season. Just played last night.
Kennesaw State.
Yep.
Ooh.
He is their current leading scorer for this season.
And I know someone who was at that game last night.
They
locker room.
They saw him.
Well, no, and not only that, but they had a friend who gave them like locker room access.
Oh wow!
And yes, like, that DePaul.
Yep, that DePaul. Nobody will care about this scandal since it's small schools. I don't know, man. It's all over ESPN and everything.
I blame ESPN Bet.
I think this is the small school start to finding the stuff in the big schools.
I think it's been going on in the big schools. They've just been, doing a better job at hiding it. Also,
the small schools are easier to catch if you think about it.
Well, like, why would you do this?
Exactly. That right there is why you find it in the small schools, because nobody's betting that kind of money on this small school.
Criminal mastermind right there, you idiot.
Yeah.
Come on.
See, Donnie says that, but if I see on the sports book that someone bet like, $500,000 on Citadel, I know who that is.
We'll know right away.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, I said this earlier in our group chat. That's like 30 minutes for Donnie. You know, I mean,
Pretty much.
that's small scale stuff.
That's small potatoes.
Yeah,
Small
yeah.
potatoes.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's not a
Donnie,
good thing.
I'm just proud of you for your success, man. That's all I'm trying to say. That's small potatoes, like Ed said. I mean,
Yeah,
So
okay.
also Shane Hennon and Marv Fairley were also charged in federal indictment in Eastern District of New York centered on gambling schemes in the NBA.
the scary part is how normalized this is becoming. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead, because I got
well,
my
no, I mean, like what? It was just a couple months ago that we had the whole like, the whole NBA betting thing with like, I mean, with Chauncey Billups alleged to have done something, and all these different NBA players where it's like every hour we were seeing a new person involved, and over the course of 24 to 48 hours, there were a lot of other people that were implicated in it. Again, alleged, not charged, alleged.
That's good, Zach. Tom Donnie was ahead of his time. That is so true. So true.
Yeah.
So listen, I blame NCAA for this. I blame the ESPNs and all these betting companies because they normalize this. Okay. And this is what you get now. You know what I mean? This is what you get.
Well,
And don't get me with this. NCAA didn't know about this. Their integrity bullshit. Yeah.
well, and without naming companies, like I mean, there's different types of sports betting now too. You've got parlays and like, it's like pick threes and like all these different
Real-time gambling.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, they've turned everything into a way to put money down. And it's like, let's face it, these gambling companies aren't this is not an original take, but I saw an article somewhere, someone said something somewhere where they were like, these betting sites and companies, they aren't losing money.
Vegas is not going to lose. Ever.
I mean, they always win at the end of the day. They may pay out to certain people, but I mean, how do you think they get to sponsor all these events and pay all these people to to be spokespeople for them? I mean, the house always wins at the end of the day,
no matter what.
They're going to find a way to get their money. For every time that every story you hear that they lose, there's 100 times over ones that they win.
I agree.
That's just not what gets reported. So not having a go at any of them. I mean, they're in business and people give them business. I mean, that's what it is. But the house never loses, in my opinion. So
they'll never lose,
even
though they're the biggest criminals.
They may win a battle, but they win the war.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll
lose a battle.
Yeah, they'll lose. And like if you count every single little bet as an individual battle, you may lose a couple of those, but the overall war, I mean, they wouldn't they wouldn't be able to keep doing what they're doing if they were losing money.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it.
No, I'm with you, dude. I'm 100% with you.
Yeah. And Phil is saying, I blame the individuals who chose to engage in criminal behavior. Yeah. I mean, we're all responsible for choices that we make. And, there's consequences for all choices that we make in anything that we do. So
I rest my case. You good. Go ahead. You're right. 100% right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the last person that can come on and say, like good or bad or indifferent about, about placing bets. I mean, that's everyone's personal choice. And you're adults and can choose what you want to do with, what you want to do. It's not, I don't mean it in terms of like it's right, wrong, or indifferent. I just mean a lot of times that's how this works. I mean, it's a business like anything else. I mean, like I'll keep myself. I don't bet, but I mean, I've given a lot of hat companies a lot of money by buying hats.
I know I did today.
I mean, so it's how you choose to do it.
So here's the thing too, like, all right. The reason why I also blame the NCAA is like for so long they were making money off of the name likeness of those players for so long. And then you have like the one kid from Division III who is, trying to do everything right as a runner, right? And so he gets popped because somebody decided that they were going to give him some money to help him go to school. So he gets kicked off the team and he becomes ineligible because nope, can't do that. So the NCAA is there's such a hypocritical company because they knew better and they don't care. You're muted, Donnie.
Sorry, I was coughing earlier. I forgot to turn that. They're so inconsistent in what they choose to enforce.
Agreed.
And how they enforce it as well.
Yeah. Virgil, you got something?
I always knew Alabama State was a shady organization. But no, this is, like I said, this has always been an issue with, especially with lower leagues. Like anybody who thinks that this is like some kind of new thing, it's not.
No.
It's just this thing that's finally gets caught. We see this, and I know we don't talk about soccer here often, but this is something that happens in lower league soccer all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So I'm a little surprised by some of the teams on the list.
Such as?
Tulane. I thought being kind of like in the American, it's a little bit higher conference that's got more visibility.
Mm-hmm.
I would think you'd have something like that because you expect it kind of like in the leagues that no one's watching as much.
Okay.
Like, there's 3 HBCU teams mentioned. So like there's 2 MEAC, there's 1 SWAC. Sure. The Southland Conference with Northwestern States in. Sure. I was surprised to see that one.
Yeah. But this is what I'll say is I think we're still in the early stages of all this stuff. You know what I mean? And so we don't know what we're going to see, what we're going to find. I think we're still too early, right? There's an indictment with these small schools, but I think there's more. I think there's going to be more is going to come out. Just the nature of it, man. Unfortunately, it's sad, but I get it too. At the same time, like I can't sit here and say, well, these guys are all criminals. Like, how do you know, man? Like, you don't know what they're going through.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, again, we talk about name and likeness and NIL and all that, but like you're talking about these schools, these small schools, they're not paying the same amount that these big D1 schools are getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody comes up and offers you money to just miss a couple shots, and that's all you got to do. You're like, okay.
How much you say? You're giving me what?
Yeah, exactly.
How much? 10, 15 grand? All right, listen, let's go.
Yep.
Again, well, I mean, again, they're not going to do anything because they're in it.
Well, and the thing is, the NCAA, as he says, they're always afraid of lawsuits because they don't. That's why they don't do some of the things that they should do because they're afraid of lawsuits. And then they pick these little things where they figure, nobody's going to try to sue us over this because of what it is. And he's right. It's just like, what are they going to do? They're going to try to sanction these. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, actually.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Paul Crew never shaved points. So that was my thing that I wanted to talk about today, just because it's like it came up and I'm like, oh man, here we go. And so I was like, oh God, not again. They let the genie out the bottle. Congress got other stupid shit.
Man, I would say this: if you expect the NCAA to do nothing, wait till you see Congress absolutely do nothing too.
Right? Exactly. Like you think they're gonna do? Like, they're also part of this too. Hey, Kershaw is going to be pitching for the USA team in the World Baseball Classic.
There won't be any wear and tear. I mean, he's kind of rested up, and it's a short series, so he should be all right.
He's retired, isn't he?
From the Dodgers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So he should be fine. Like, go all out.
Exactly. Yeah. He's got this is I mean, it's like, okay, once this is done, you don't have anything else there, so you might as well go.
We don't have to worry about that with this wrestling thing, So well.
Oh man.
He had to finish up all his purchases.
How the turns have tabled.
That's right. What's up?
Nobody gets it. Like I say it wrong all the time on purpose.
No, I heard it. I just let
Okay,
you
all
do it.
right.
How the turns have tabled.
So what? You hanging out with Brees now or something? You know, him and Zach good buddies. He invites you out to dinner.
That's
Be on the
right.
show. Is he just waiting in the room like next over? Is he going to be on the show?
He's gonna come out and be like, "What's up, guys?"
Man,
That's what you got to get Zach to do.
he's
Like,
probably hanging out with my
dad's
guy
got
Brian.
a sports show. You need to come hang out with my dad and be on his sports show.
I love how Patrick's like, "Hey, let me know if Columbia is doing a sale," and I sent it to him this morning. He already has the hat. That was quick work. Well done, Patrick.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Patrick drove up there to go get it. That's what he did all day.
Yeah, I drove out to Columbia today and did it personally.
Mr. Influencer, happy National Hat Day to you, sir.
Thank you as well.
All right, thank you. I love that hat. Love that hat. Love that hat.
This is obviously was not one of those purchases, but I did get this in Everett when I went to see the Aqua Sox in 2023 on
Very
Profit
nice.
Palooza 2023.
All right.
He probably flew there today.
And did you purchase anything?
I love that hat.
It's a great hat.
Okay, what you got?
The one we spoke about on Tuesday.
Oh, you got it?
The Monarchs, yeah.
Nice.
I think it's the Monarchs. It didn't really say, but that's their logo.
Yeah.
It looked to me the other night like it was sort of like a Monarchs take on a Royals collab.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Because that KC is not, that's more of a Monarchs KC than it would be a Royals, but it's kind of Royals colors. And then, so very first, when they introduced the Wind Surge name in 2019, season ticket holders got to go to the name unveiling, and then they had merch. Well, they didn't have any new eras, so the hat I got was a 47 stretch fit of the home hat that's navy with the W with the Pegasus. That's the only one I've ever had of their home hat. They now have one late last year, which is the 5950, but it has the Twins logo on the side. But it was obviously expensive because it had that on there. Well, they did 42% off today, so I finally have a 5950 version of the home hat with the TC Twins logo on the side. So that's what I got.
Nice. Congratulations.
That one I just said pick up in store, so I'll go there probably tomorrow or whenever. So, but yeah, I went ahead. I got that Sandlot Goods because I really like that snap. I think it was snapback, wasn't it?
It's snap. It's a nice one, dude. It's really nice. I was like, "Ooh, that is nice."
There's a few out there I was looking at, but I was like, I really want that one, so I did that, and then the Wind Surge one. So
I got the Cats T-shirt.
Okay, yeah. Also, I don't know if you've talked about it yet, but I know Patrick brought it up to me. Apparently, Wichita's getting a new identity dropping for a game May 2nd.
An alternate identity?
Yeah, I think I sent you guys a screenshot of that.
A bird, maybe? Joe says he saw something about a bird, but beyond that, no idea what it would be. So
they're going to be Fly Wichita hats.
I'll be sure Donnie doesn't get one.
Yeah. Donnie's getting one for free because of his sponsorship deal.
Patrick's the only one on here besides me that's flown Wichita because the other two drove here.
Hey, I like Wichita Airport. It's nice.
Yeah, we have for a national airport. It's not
it's very
big,
nice,
but it's cool. They got a lot of aviation history since we're the air capital of the world, and then their jet bridges down to the plane are glass, so you can see through and look out into the tarmac.
Yep. No, cool. It's really cool. I really like it.
I'm debating. They don't have it in my size for that hat for Everett.
What the E one?
The E one.
Yeah, I love the Trident Mariners where they flipped it on their side. My brother got one when we were there. We both got a hat. His was they did the Mariners color scheme on one, so it was this, but it had the kind of the teal with this blue. It was sweet. I kind of thought about getting that one as well, but I went with the
because they don't have that in a Dad Hat.
Why? That's weird.
I don't know, but it's such a cool logo. I like it, and obviously E for Ed as well, or Eric. I know that's why you bought it,
right? You know. Is Funko Field are they playing that, or have you haven't decided an exact weekend yet?
No,
because
we're looking at
just north of Seattle. So if you go Tacoma, the Mariners, and the Aqua Socks.
We
If it
also
works out,
we're doing fish sticks as well.
There you go.
And I'm trying to get them to do fish sticks against seal slingers or seal sling. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet. Yeah,
That'll be
sweet.
awesome. So that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, working on that one. Yes, it is. It's going to be in August now, just because of everything that's been going on for the soccer and all that. So, it'll be fun. All right, Mr. Producer, what we got else, man?
So, before we go over the playoff games and the CFP final, I want to hop over to football real quick again, talking about the potential signing of the Giants. So it's not final yet, but they are finalizing a deal with Mr. Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe some of us on here on Tuesday said that was probably that he was going to go because of the potential of that team, especially on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that one's going to happen. So what are your thoughts with that?
I wasn't surprised. I knew everybody's like, oh, Cleveland. I was like, man, come on now. He's not going to come to Cleveland. He will never come to Cleveland. I knew right off the bat, as soon as all these people there like wishing that they would come to Cleveland. Right, guys, these two head coaches that just left their teams, Harbaugh and Tomlin, not in their lifetime will they ever coach here in Cleveland. It's just not going to happen, just because they coach for the Steelers and the Ravens. So the obvious choice for Harbaugh was for me was New York. I mean, there's potential there, but
I didn't see him going anywhere else other than New York once that was available.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. I just think that with the fact that when you look at all the situations, even though the Giants have a GM and Joe Shane, if it was a matter of getting Harbaugh, I think they would actually jettison Joe Shane if he didn't want him there.
They still might.
And right. And John Harbaugh is in a position of power there, so he's not threatened by the GM at all. Because Joe Shane's already hanging on by a thread anyway.
When his son is even a better GM than he is.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of talent on that Giants team. I mean, you've got Jackson Dart. If you can teach him how to slide and stay out of concussion protocol, you've got a potential player there. They've got good players on defense despite the performance. I mean, there's some pieces there that you can work with. So I think he has a chance to win there. I think he thinks he has a chance to win there by putting in, like his schemes and his style of play. So, yeah, and I think it was just I think that the Giants went on a full court press to try to get him, and it looks like even though there's still details to be worked out, it looks like they may well have done that.
Well, and the thing too is, as long as he's been in Baltimore, the thing is he's kind of had a few years where things were starting to kind of decline. And a lot of that's because of fatigue. Team's fatigued. He's fatigued. When you get, I mean, you're going to see a reinvigorated Harbaugh. It's like everything's new. I mean, everything's new to him. Everything's new to everybody. And so the Giants, I mean, if you're a fan of the Giants, you got to be excited because
you better be excited.
You couldn't have asked for a better hire after what you've had the last few years.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of friends who are massive Giants fans it's actually a Chelsea group chat that I'm in, and there's about 3 of them that are huge New York Giants fans, and I know at least one of them I've seen say he is absolutely thrilled.
Yep.
Yeah, happy for you, Tom.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a great hire. I mean, I think look at the star. Hello. Have a good night, Day.
Love you. All right, good night, kiddo.
So yeah, I mean, happy for the Giants. I mean, I thought Brian Daboll was a decent coach, but
there it is. All right, what's up, Tom?
Yep.
Giant fan checking in. Excited.
Yep.
You should. Good job, man. It's a good hire. It's a good hire there in New York.
So, I mean, and I'll put it this way: they with the contract they offered him, I can see why he's accepting it.
Oh think it's exciting.
And he made sure they gave him money for hiring his staff too, so he doesn't have to go cheap on that. He can get some guys in there and pay him a little bit of money to come.
Well, he has he's the one that has all the leverage in this situation. He knew
exactly
everybody wanted him, so he can basically ask for what he wants, and the team that gives it to him is the one that was going to get him.
Yep.
So, Eric, before I continue, Eric, do you have anything to say?
I don't know. New York, to me, obviously it's big market, but you said they're never going to go to Cleveland. I mean, have the Giants really been? I mean, yeah, I guess they won Super Bowl with Eli and stuff, but they haven't really done a whole lot.
They haven't.
Scatterboo and Dart. I mean, I'd take Lamar Jackson over Dart.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody.
But obviously he's not there anymore, so it's not like he decided to leave. He can't, but I don't know.
Well, there was a lot of talk that he or that Lamar Jackson didn't get along with Harbaugh and didn't want him there. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
What about like a Miami or a Atlanta? Because those are big markets, but I mean, majority of NFL cities are big markets. Green Bay is
much bigger than New York,
right? And that's why I don't know. I feel like Baltimore is bigger market, obviously, or less. New York's a bigger market than Baltimore is. So how do you think he's going to do with those fans? Like,
oh, I think he'll do fine. Tom, do you think he is like in the level of like Parcells coming to New York in this era? Like, you know, it's like that kind of presence, maybe? Because I think this is like the closest thing they've got to like the next Parcells to some extent.
Well, I mean, to talk about Jackson versus Dart and all that, I mean, how old is Lamar Jackson now?
He's almost 30, isn't he?
That's an aging team.
It's so funny when you said Jackson's of Lamar versus Dart, but Jackson's or Dart's first name is Jackson. I was confused there for a second. I was like, oh wait, he's talking Lamar Jackson. No, he's what? I don't know. You could probably look it up, Donnie, since you're the backup producer, but probably late 20s. I don't think he's 30 yet.
He's almost 30, I think it is.
Yeah, because he was
28 or 29.
He's 29.
Yeah, he was old coming out of Louisville to start with.
And I don't. Even if you give Dart some more years, I think they could be more competitive. They look like it at times this year with both him and Scatterboo. I don't think he can stay healthy the way he plays, and I just don't think he'll ever get to the level of being an MVP like Jackson. So, I don't know. To me, it just seems like a weird place for him to go.
I'll put it this way. Harbaugh will straighten out Dart or he will replace Dart. Because he ain't gonna put up with that. He's either going to tell him he's been around long enough. Either Dart will respect his experience and be like, okay, and listen to him. Like you're not going to listen to Dayball, but you got Harbaugh coming in there and telling you this is what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. I think there'll be a difference in Jackson Dart, and if there's not, Harbaugh will get rid of him and get somebody else in there. That's like the way I see it.
Like a national treasure that's just sitting there.
No. There's a draft after this season, and there's a lot more quarterbacks coming out next year. And depending on how they manage things, they'll do something with him if he doesn't. If he plays next year like he played this year and keeps risking his health and not performing when they need him to, Harbaugh will get rid of him.
Virgil Bailey Zappi's out there.
Oh my gosh!
I think he's going to stay there. Yeah, Tom. They will definitely probably split the backfield between Tracy and Scatterboo if both can stay healthy. Because I mean, really, if you think about it, they were marred by injuries this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about the running backs. We even talked about the wide receivers with Malik Neighbors being out.
Yeah, I mean, if you got Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, they've got pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if you can get Abdul Carter some discipline on defense, I mean, he's a really good talent. And And I mean, you've got good players on that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you get the right coordinator in there, you can really
he'll get Abdul Carter straightened out too, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and they've actually had some pretty good drafts in recent years. I mean, with Scadaboo and Dart and Abdul Carter, I mean, they've got some nice pieces. It's just they need the right coach to sort them out. So, and I don't think that like a Lamar Jackson Dart comparison is an apples to apples comparison anyway. But because of the age, I mean, it's two different situations. They're not the same kind of quarterback either, really, in my opinion. So it's, and like you said, Donnie, the fact that they didn't get along anyway, it was time for a separation, and now we have to see if he can strike up a relationship with Jackson Dart, or if he's not, he's going to get some time, because if you're investing $100 million in him, you're not going to let him go all that easily.
Right.
So I'll say this. There's a couple of things real quick here, guys. The top 3 rookie classes in the NFL this year. Okay. The New Orleans Saints, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Cleveland Browns, number 2. New York Giants, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
makes sense.
John Harbaugh definitely took a look at that and said, "Let me take a look at." Obviously he studied. He was talking to he talked to the Browns. He did. We know that, but like he looked at everything and it's like, all right, let me take a look here and see what we got, and then go on from there. Yeah, the rookie class, number 3 rookie class, that's not a bad thing to go in and coach, right? Because now you're starting with a good foundation of rookie classes and going into the second year of trying to pick now. So I think he set himself up pretty good for a good head coaching. And also, like you said, Patrick, his messaging got old. It was time for, parting other ways. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No.
The way that it happened, it should have not happened. But
and he's got a blue blood ownership group that will give him what he asks for.
Yeah. They got money for days.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, guys. Okay, so here's my question to you guys. I want you guys to match now the current openings with some of these candidates. It's going to be interesting because I want to see what you guys think. Let's start with the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh.
I mean, Stefanski's the one whose name has come up the most with Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Stefanski's
been tied to 2 teams from what I see. Is Atlanta and Miami.
I don't see a better candidate for Atlanta than him.
Than Stefanski.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Eric? What do you think on Atlanta?
Yeah, both of those. I'm just trying to think of player personnel. I mean, you got Bijan on Atlanta. You got Achane on Miami. So you got good.
Because he loves his tight ends. Remember that.
Didn't Miami fire McDaniels because they thought they were getting Harbaugh?
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about that?
Maybe.
They were trying to go after him.
Because they were going to keep him, and then Harbaugh was let go. And then they're like, ooh, let's get rid of McDaniel. And then now they're not even going to get him.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Polly? If they did that for that very reason, then they're idiots.
Well, he's
you got to make sure you've back channeled Harbaugh enough to know that that's going to be a possibility before you just fire your coach.
Do you think McDaniels at this point would serve better as a coordinator for a few years, or do you think he's still going to go straight to a?
He's going to a coach.
See, I think he'd rather be an offensive coordinator for a really good team than he would then be a head coach for a really bad team.
Yeah.
Well, and see, that's what I'm wondering if they're trying to figure out in Green Bay, for instance, because they need to have LaFleur stop calling his own plays and bring in a true coordinator. And they were coaching together, I believe, in Washington.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind having him, but I know Ed, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, no,
McDaniels going to Cleveland.
That's who I'm thinking where he's gonna go.
I think Mike McDaniel could take an OC job with either Detroit Lions or Philadelphia Eagles.
I wouldn't go to the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying like on a good
the Lions.
Team, yeah, I think that there's potential.
I still have a.
Go ahead, Virgil.
I do not know why, but I still have a feeling McDaniels is going to Arizona, and I can't explain why. It just seems like that would be a fit.
Well, he is a warm weather guy with those,
Is it because he looks like a drug kingpin now with all that with that look that he's got going on now?
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, if you're the coach of Miami Dolphins, living the life in South Beach, and you go to Cleveland, is that the equivalent of being sent to Siberia?
Oh, whoa, bro, chill out.
I wouldn't want to go to that cold weather, man. I'd be like, no.
He didn't say no.
Well, here's the thing, though. Remember this.
What's everything?
This is their last. Technically, there's going to be only 2 years they're going to be in the outdoor stadium.
Oh, that's true. But you still got to live in that shit.
They're going. I'm not there, so I can't say shit.
You moved away.
I moved away, so.
No, I didn't think about that. So yeah, I mean, you're right. They'll have an indoor stadium. So,
Ed, for Brown's head coach, what do you think? Mike Mizanin. What do you think? Okay. Just thought I would ask.
Nope. So the two candidates that I see in Cleveland, just because of it's either Flores or McDaniels, but I think Flores is tied with other teams right now. Well, for him.
Well, and actually, Minnesota's trying to keep him, and they want to elevate him to
assistant head coach.
Yeah. Well, was he already defensive coordinator, or was he?
He's the defensive coordinator.
Because Mike Pettin retired. Or Mike Pettin's retiring.
Yeah, but he was already the defensive coordinator there
this season. He was the DC this year.
Mm-hmm.
Flores, well, yeah, but O'Connell seems to think that he can convince him to stay in Minnesota.
There could be.
I don't know, but I mean, maybe give him a big raise.
He might go to the Raiders. They got the number 1 pick over there.
Yep.
That's going to be a quarterback, Mendoza.
Man, we may get into this, but man, that's a horrible NFL draft class overall for QBs.
It ain't good.
Oh yeah, this year
it's not good.
That's what was his name from Oregon. Was like
Dante Moore.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going back.
Paulie, we don't need to free everybody.
Tomlin
freed himself.
Paulie wants to free himself. He wants to free Tomlin. He just wants everybody to be free.
So listen, Pittsburgh,
you want things free?
These fans in Pittsburgh, they're like, oh yeah, fire him. Y'all need to be careful what you wish for, because
I don't think Pittsburgh's that desirable of a job at the moment.
No.
I mean, yes,
you're right down the middle again, late draft again. You're not going to get a quarterback.
Well, I mean, you've got this like ridiculously expensive defense, which is limited how much cap space you have to where you're going to be able to do anything.
Their offensive line is not good.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to draft well. You're going to have a great draft to really try to make a competitive team next year.
Well, that's the fans aren't going to want to hear this, and they're going to hate this. But what you need is a young coach, and you need a couple of shitty seasons and some top drafts. And look, you need a 5-year window plan.
Well, they went all in this year and it didn't work.
They went in all in on the wrong.
That's what I mean, though. I mean, they put in the last couple of years they put all their chips, in the middle of the table, and they're like, this is what we're going to have because you paid TJ Watt a lot of money.
They need to trade him for picks. They need to dismantle that team for the veterans that they've got. Cam Hayward's got to go.
In retrospect, what they should have done is they should have kept either Justin Fields or Wilson and go full tank mode.
Yeah. That's what they should have done.
Full tank mode. Like, guys, we're not going to be able to compete. We're just not a complete team. We can't compete. Let's go ahead and let's start our rebuild year. We're probably going to end up, the Baltimore Ravens are probably going to end up winning the division. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. Let's move on.
But the problem is Tomlin wasn't going to do that.
No, he wasn't.
And that's why
he's a great coach.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do that, and he knows that they probably need that. And he's probably tired of answering all them dumbass questions from the Pittsburgh media every press conference. Just stupidity, the types of questions they ask him. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to get out of here, let y'all redo this thing, go somewhere else.
Mike, I'm not saying you're Cleveland, but I'm just saying y'all need to, sorry to say this, but y'all need to tank a year or two. And 4 of the current playoff teams this year has had double-digit losses year. But the hell they don't.
I mean, if they
like
were
a minimum of 3.
If they were going to tank, they already have a quarterback that can help them with that.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, like, you didn't even need to bring Wilson and Fields back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should have never gone after Rodgers. They should have stayed with either Justin Fields or Russell Wilson, and then go in and say, all right, guys, we're probably going to hurt a little bit this year. I'm not saying go full tank mode, but just go like, all right, we're going to take some losses. We're going to move up in the draft. Let's get some draft capital and then go from there and start rebuilding this team. Because with the way that this team is built right now, it's not good enough to compete. Obviously, they got their asses handed to them on the first round of the playoffs.
Well,
by a quarterback that how many fumbles he had and how many interceptions he had in that game, and still managed to win the game.
Let me ask Mike this: would you take 2 seasons of 6 wins to start having playoff wins and championship team for the following 7 years after that 3-year window or 2 or 3 year window? Because I'd be like, you know what, let's just deal with it for a couple of years.
Just rip the Band-Aid.
Well, I think the winning season sometimes can work against them, because I feel like it puts a Band-Aid over a wound that's just been there for years. Or it puts, you're papering over the cracks.
Yeah.
Virgil, I always kind of use Chelsea as an example with that. Like when Chelsea would win cup trophies, it was papering over the cracks of real problems that the club had.
Right.
So and that happens with a lot of teams. You think because you were successful in one way, shape, or form that everything's okay. A lot of times it's not. And it can cause unrealistic expectations to be there for fans, because they may not know the reality of the situation behind the scenes.
Yeah. And I agree with you, Mike. It may not take 2 years. That's going to depend on the coach you get, but you got to have at least one dog crap season.
And the story behind the scenes that I keep reading about is that Mike Tomlin was the glue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the other thing to keep in mind, is that, like, we don't know what he had to deal with behind the scenes. So
all the pressure
asking for him to go. I mean, it's possible we don't appreciate just what he had to handle and deal with behind the scenes. Mike, you probably know more about that than I do, but that I think sometimes it's like what Ed said earlier: be careful what you wish for; you just might get it.
Yeah, and you're right. The off-season signings can rebuild the team. Again, that goes back to who you have come in to coach it.
How much cap space do they have?
Timeout.
How much cap space?
We're thinking that this is the same old Steelers. This is like the steel curtain. This is not the same one. You're right. Hayward is probably going to end up retiring.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a hot mess in the wide receivers. DK Metcalf can't stay off the field, on the field. You got a 43-year-old quarterback, right? And listen, I'm not trying to be headed, because I have the utmost respect for Mike Tomlin. I think he is a first ballot Hall of Fame. What he has been able to do, Hall of Fame character. But let's not think that automatically everybody's going to want to come to Pittsburgh just because, we're the Pittsburgh Steelers. No one cares anymore about that.
Yep.
I'm not trying to hate. I really am not. Because I'd rather go to Pittsburgh than Baltimore.
Yeah, and I'm going to correct myself, because I think Pittsburgh does have more cap space than I thought they did. So they may be able to make those signings that Mike's talking about. So I correct myself on that, Mike. I apologize. But the first order of business is a quarterback. And I'm thinking someone like I've said this before, but someone like a Malik Willis. I think that there's not a lot of options to me, but like to me, Malik Willis could fit in well with what you have. I mean, I think he's very talented. Obviously, Eric can speak better to that than I can, but I think I think Malik Willis is talented, and I don't think that the Steelers will be the only ones going after him. But Malik Willis, I think, is a good option for a team.
I can see Arizona going after him.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think Pittsburgh goes after somebody like Malik Willis, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Again, everything's going to depend on who the coach is.
Yeah, it's more what I
what
think
style
more
they
than who
want.
they'll go after.
Because
I think it would work, but
well, I mean, if I was going in there to coach, I wouldn't have might
ahead,
keep
Eric.
Rudolph. I was gonna say I might keep Rudolph, but I don't even know if I'd keep him. But I don't know who I'd go after. Possibly would. I mean, somebody's going to be looking for Jameis Winston probably too.
national treasure.
Okay, Eric.
So I was just gonna say that. How about Malik Willis starts in Miami, and brings Jeff Hafley with him to be the head coach? You got Achane, you got Waddle. At that point, because McDaniels is gone, would Tyreek come back? They could have some good pieces on offense, and then Hafley is a defensive coordinator, so he'd be, whatever he needs to do to get the defense where it needs to be. I don't know their defense that well, but I don't know, maybe send Willis to be their new quarterback and Hafley to be their new head coach, and then Miami might be a player in the division.
Can I pause for a second? Mike, of course you guys are going to compete for the division. There's only the Browns are garbage team. Cincinnati's a garbage team. Of course you're going to compete for the division next year. There's no one else. Continue.
Like saying Clemson's going to compete in the ACC.
Yeah, like there's nobody else that's going to compete. The Browns
don't take that,
absolutely are
Donnie.
dog shit.
Don't try to be like, that's not something you'd be excited about.
I'll just sit back and wait, see what happens.
See what happens.
Nobody will be impressed.
No.
So, Mike, you want to have a quarterback room of Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and Skylar Thompson?
Two of the three from K-State. Gross.
Got an all Big 12 quarterback room.
Right. Disgusting.
I mean,
well, no, because Howard is Big Ten.
Yeah.
Ish.
For a year.
K-State.
Hey, Big Ten. Where did he win the championship?
That doesn't matter.
Where did he win the championship?
Big 12 is where he's from.
So, where did he win the championship? Did he win a championship in the Big 12? Because I don't remember he won a championship in the Big 12.
What a conference championship.
Did he win the national championship in the Big 12?
He was Big 10 like OU and Texas or SEC.
It doesn't matter. Y'all can say whatever you want. He won the national championship in the Big 10 at the Ohio State University. I'm sorry. It is the truth.
Nah, Big 12.
No, okay,
Virgil
Big 12.
Okay.
Nah, he's a Big 10. Don't go Big 12 room. Get out of here. Like the
Listen,
Big 12
I'm going to make some popcorn.
You got Mason Rudolph, who's absolutely hot garbage.
He was fine at Oklahoma State.
Go Pokes.
Congratulations. You keep saying Oklahoma. He's going to keep saying it, Eric.
Then kick him off. There's no need.
That's why I hesitated to say Rudolph's name. So
I'm with you. Anywho.
Take advantage of opportunities, my friends.
There's no opportunity. Leave it alone.
Nope. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to you.
Obviously, you don't listen to anybody.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to listen to you.
And by the way, Rodrigo Blankenship still has a job in the UFL, but he has a job, boys and girls.
Hey, Specs is a good kicker.
Anywho, so moving on. I apologize. I just wanted to put that out there.
All right, so we decided who's taking the Atlanta job. So what's the next team you want us to fill out?
All right, so Atlanta, we got Cleveland pretty much. Let's move it on out of there. Arizona. So that's a tough one for me.
I said McDaniel, but if I'm really going to think about this a little bit more, Kubiak's name is being attached to that a lot from the OC from Seattle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was my pick.
Is that the British dude? No, that's not the British dude.
No, isn't that Gary Kubiak's son?
Gary Kubiak's son. Yeah, you're right. I apologize. You're right.
I mean,
listen,
everybody's got to start somewhere.
Andy Dalton was wonderful. Okay.
Moving on. All right. So Arizona. So we Kubiak. What about Miami? What about Miami? See, Miami's a tough one for me.
I mean, ESPN's prediction.
I'm going to
Chris Shula.
I'm going to count out Brian Flores on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Brian Flores' name is not
I'm definitely going to count him out of that.
Smart.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I think the chances are good chances that he's not going to go there.
Yeah.
Well, another name that hasn't been mentioned much yet because he's still coaching in the playoffs is, does Robert Saleh get another shot?
He will.
And what type of team does he go after? I mean, do you take the Miami job if you have an opportunity, if you're Robert Saleh, so you can stick it to the Jets twice a year?
I would. But I'm also all about that pettiness right there, because that is the ultimate petty, troll right there.
Exactly. But I mean, again, I think more coaching stuff will obviously start moving after this weekend's games, because some of these guys are with teams playing, and until they're not playing or not coaching, we'll have to wait and see. It just depends on how far some of these teams go. But Chris Shula's name's been thrown around a lot, and probably would be one of those young guys to attach to either a Arizona or a Miami, probably.
Vegas.
I mean, if he goes to Miami, he's following his grandfather's steps there too. So that's a good story, content, whatever.
I don't know. I thought that adds an extra layer of expectations.
Too much.
Well, I don't know if it's expectations so much. I mean, because you're once removed. I mean, if you were Don Shula's son, I could see there'd be some expectations.
Yeah, but you got the last name.
You still have the name. You still have some, but that's unfair expectations, in my opinion, because he is far removed.
We're talking about fans here, dude. Yeah. You think that that fans have actual expectations? They just wanted Mike Tomlin fired.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, I'm not like, oh, we need Chris Shula because he's the next coming of Don Shula. What did Don Shula do? He got you to one Super Bowl and you didn't win it. So
here's one other name that I've heard bandied about that's maybe not on the hot list of names, but also from the Los Angeles Valley and Virgil's is Nate Shilhasa, or however he says it, the passing game coordinator for the Rams. He spent a lot of years at Iowa State under Matt Campbell, and the only problem is he's not called plays per se, but he's another name that people are saying because he comes, he's been under the tutelage of Sean McVay. So I've heard his name linked with Arizona job, Miami, as far as an interview candidate, but he would be like a dark horse for some of these jobs.
I would see him more as an OC as the next step for him.
You what?
I would see him more as an OC for the next step.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, some of these young coaches, though, with what they're going after, these coaches are getting younger and younger.
Right.
The problem is the teams that have vacancies, some of them have done that and been burned, and they're not going to do that. And some of them, there's no way they're bringing in somebody without more experience.
Like Mike said, Nate's interviewing with the Steelers tomorrow. So, people I think what he has going for him is now that if you're part of that Sean McVay coaching tree.
Yeah.
How many people can you point at in the NFL now that were part of Sean McVay's coaching tree?
I saw something interesting yesterday that I meant to send you guys and I forgot to. It was talking about Tomlin. There's no branches on the Tomlin coaching tree in the NFL, which I found weird because I've never thought about it, but nobody that's ever worked underneath him has moved on to a head coaching job.
Not Matt Canada. Oh, never mind.
So that's kind of odd for 19 years as a head coach, and you really
don't have anything.
You don't have any coaching tree to speak of.
Well, Harbaugh.
They didn't say that.
But they're not going
Where
to.
did I mean, yeah, I guess.
Was he special teams coordinator in Pittsburgh? John Harbaugh?
I don't know. Did he come? He didn't come from Pittsburgh to Baltimore, did he?
I didn't think he did.
No. I'm talking about Harbaugh doesn't really have a tree as well.
Oh, Harbaugh doesn't have a tree. I got you. Okay.
What about Mike? I mean, do you count Mike McDonald in Seattle? He was the Ravens defensive coordinator.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, wasn't Gerard? I mean, I know he only lasted a year, but wasn't Gerard Mayo in?
He was New England.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He got hired from within. Never mind.
He got hired from within.
Yeah, excuse me.
And he was the scapegoat there, so they blamed him for everything, which was not fair to him. So it's gonna be interesting. All right, so the Raiders.
I think Brian Flores.
Yeah, see, that's what I think. What do you think?
I think getting the band back together with Tom Brady, and you bring in, like, if you can get him, pair him up with Dayball as like an offensive coordinator. I'm not saying that's what Raiders fans would like. I mean, only they can answer that. But I could see Brady leading the search and coming to that conclusion if he could convince them all to do it.
Yeah. What do you think, Eric? What's your brother think?
I don't know. He knows that whoever's going to be there is not going to succeed, so he doesn't really care at this point. I don't hate that one. I'm just trying to think of who might go, because one name I don't think we've really mentioned that's potentially going to get a spot somewhere is Steve Spagnuolo from the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he would be a good fit in conference if he went from Kansas City to Las Vegas. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I just don't know who would want to go to Vegas. One thing my brother and I did talk about the other day is he was hearing people saying they want Gruden again. He's like, no, we wasted $100 million on him for 10 years and he didn't last at all. Why do people want him back?
Yeah, dude, just stay the hell away from that.
I tell you what, man, that's a good idea.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of anybody else out there that would be a good fit. I just don't really see it, just because they're not
right
a great team, and I don't know that they're ever gonna really turn it around. What was it, 2003? Was that the last time they've really been anything?
Been relevant?
Man, that's a tough one. I don't know. Gosh, I don't see them being.
See, that's the thing. I can only see Flores there right now, because he's honestly, or even Robert Saleh.
See, and I could see him kind of maybe turn around a little bit. I don't know that to be a consistent playoff team, but can maybe be a 8-9 win team.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they need a tough dude there to go there.
My brother wants Brady gone as well.
It ain't gonna happen.
He's like, he's worthless. There's no point of having him.
And I'm not saying this for the Raiders job, but Eric, you're talking about people that haven't been talked about a lot. What about Matt Nagy getting a second crack at it?
Yeah,
he's been mentioned in head coaching rumors.
Yeah,
because he was with the Bears for like 3 years, and then he went back to KC.
That's a tough one.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Because, no. It's a valid question.
They thought that they'd have a chance, with Pete Carroll coming in with the success he had with Seattle, and then having Geno, and just neither one of them were great. So I just don't think that they're going to have much success, really, overall, regardless of who they bring in.
The money's right.
Yeah, you're right, Eric.
That's just a tough one.
Dabo.
Let me ask you this, and then we'll move on to the next team. Do you think that Pete Carroll was giving a fair shot at trying to turn around this team?
You had Geno Smith as your quarterback.
The thing is, I don't know if if it was that he wasn't given a fair shot or that he was given a shot and he made so many bad decisions that he kind of shot himself in the foot with the people he brought in.
Yeah. Man, he should have brought in Pat White.
I mean, that's one of these things where I don't think I don't think
Davis.
Mark Davis got in his way, but
Mark also makes some really bad decisions. Look at his haircut.
Yeah, but I just don't think Pete Carroll made good decisions. I mean, hell, he brought in Chip Kelly and that didn't last. So I think it just started off with just bad decisions, and it was like, you know what, I should have. Mark Davis probably like, I shouldn't have done this.
Man,
he thought it was going to be a better thing, and it was not.
No, Chip Kelly's like, man, I'm going to Northwestern.
Terry, you are. Terry. Realize I was behind a skip on once. One thought Cowboys and Steelers are similar. Mediocrity and past results keep them from winning now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, and Jerry Jones is a horrible assessor of talent for sure.
I don't agree with that because one is still making the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Oh, by the way, real quick,
I also think that Jerry Jones does not care about the playoffs. He cares about
the brand.
It is entertainment for him. It is an entertainment brand. It's no longer a football brand.
As far as he's concerned, he's fine with everything working like it is, and eventually he thinks it's going to hit, and then he'll be considered a genius for what he's done.
Because he's the smartest man in the room.
He's the smartest man in the room.
I'll tell you what.
I was just going to say real quick, I did find two former coaches for Mike Tomlin. Bruce Arians and Todd Haley did come from the Pittsburgh Steelers early on in Tomlin's career. Not that they were very successful. Bruce Arians was, but not Todd Haley so much. But anyway, that's the two there. And John Harbaugh actually had some pretty good coaches underneath him that had moved on. Chuck Pagano was there, Steve Spagnuolo, Rex Ryan, Jim Zorn, Jim Caldwell, Hugh Jackson, all came from John Harbaugh's coaching.
Yeah, but none of them were successful.
But I'm just saying they're at least known. They're at least known people that have had some success along the way.
Terry, lay off the alcohol.
They'll still be way behind the rest of the playoff teams. Again, it's yet to be seen. They need to make a lot of moves in there. And the very first move they need to make is keep the Jones family out of the football.
Yeah,
facility.
I mean the problem is the NFL flips teams in the playoffs every year. There's 4 teams in, 4 teams out, or 4 teams out, new 4 teams in. So it's possible, but I think Dallas is going to come down to what Philadelphia does in the offseason.
Go ahead, Eric.
They could very well finish 4th next year. You know, Philly's probably going to finish right up at the top like they typically do. With Harbaugh there in New York, if Scadaboo and Dart stay healthy, Neighbors comes back, they could potentially be a little 500 or a little better.
True story.
Even Washington, if they backed anywhere resembling not this year, but this past where Daniels was decent, they very well could finish at the bottom. They had some spurts where Dallas offense looked really good and they have some defensive moments, but then you're like, okay, they still have a chance. And then they went right back to how they were and just completely lost it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harbaugh with the Giants is going to have a lot to do with that. I don't know if Philadelphia is going to be as good next year. I think Philadelphia might even miss the playoffs next year. At the way things tend to flip, there's always that one team that you're like, oh, they're a lock next year, and then they're not. So. Also,
I want to see Virgil's spreadsheet, all these mark my words that he's had to mark down. Do you have it listed so we know when to go back each time and reference like stuff that Donnie said and what Terry's saying? And
we're just gonna have a section called receipts.
Don't worry, we'll bring out our box of receipts when they happen.
Terry will be like, remember on National Hat Day last year? We'll be like, no, we don't remember.
No, we went past it already.
When Terry's at baseball around the clock, then I'll go over his mark my words. We've got 33 hours. I think we got time.
Virgil's gonna be like, okay, I just want to verify all of these so I've got them right. Did I miss anything, or did I, just like a check-in? because that'll be right before the football season starts. So you want to make sure you have everything ready.
Right.
Yep.
Real life succession. Hey, I get it, Terry. I get it. They're just, we keep saying it, they just want to be in the news. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about the playoffs. They don't care about, they just want to be in the news, whether good or bad. To them, it's good publicity, and that's where they want to keep it at.
With or without Huey Lewis?
With.
Okay.
So, is there any other team that we haven't covered? Oh, the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
God.
Nobody.
That's another bad owner. I'm sorry.
They called me about a week ago offering it, and I said I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, they do have a bad owner there, so
they do realize you're the GOAT, right?
You should have taken the money, and then when they fired you, they had to pay you, and then you could have used it towards this.
I'll call them back next week.
Sounds good.
My schedule has opened up. I'm sorry, I should have thought of that first.
I can't add to the.
I was looking at my mental health for the job. I apologize. How selfish of me.
Yeah, we don't care about the
mental health. How dare you not look at Eric first? I mean, he would look at himself first.
Correct. You got that right. Love me some me.
Love me some me.
Yeah.
The first name that came out on Tennessee was Matt Nagy, and my first response was like, really?
Why?
Really?
I can't find someone that's going to be a good fit for that job.
See,
I
honestly
don't think there is anybody.
That one equates to me like the Raiders. Like I don't see anybody.
See, I've heard. I don't see Stefanski there.
I think he may have already interviewed Halfley there, but I'd rather see him in like Miami because I think he can succeed better with more talent in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also going to take like a certain type of personality to fit in Nashville. To me, I mean that's
true.
That's I mean, not every coach is going to fit in Nashville. Like I heard people talking about, John Harbaugh to Tennessee. I said, can you see John Harbaugh living in Nashville? I mean, maybe, like I just can't see it.
Mike Tomlin.
There's What about Raheem Morris?
Yeah,
I mean, he's one of the candidates on their list.
That's a decent shout. I mean, didn't they schedule an interview with him almost immediately after he was let go by the Falcons?
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
Another name I see here listed as a candidate, and this is the first place I've seen this listed as a candidate. This guy coming back to coaching after a stint in the TV world. What about Jason Garrett?
Oh, that's right. He's interviewing.
Oh, yeah.
That would be an interesting spot for Jason Garrett. I think if there's any team that fits him, it's this one. I don't see him fitting anywhere else.
100% thought. I forgot
That's
about
a good
that
shout.
one.
That's a good shout.
Think about that.
I forgot about Jason Garrett being in for these jobs.
I had not heard his name mentioned. I've missed that, and I was just looking at this list that ESPN has of other known candidates, and I saw his name. I'm like, wait, what?
What about Mike McCarthy?
Well, his name's on the same list. I wouldn't hire Mike McCarthy for anything.
I don't see Mike McCarthy in Nashville.
I don't see him anywhere if I'm the owner. I just don't see hiring him.
Does Dabo like country music?
No.
Well, you sure about that?
Listen, if I gave Eric crap about his head coach staying in Notre Dame, I'm gonna give you some crap about Dabo. If Dabo gives the right offer,
he's not going pro.
Man, Dabo is one egotistical dude. Let's be honest. That dude is so egotistical. Like, yeah. Like, what?
I'm going to give you a CVS receipt on this one because he is not going anywhere. Long receipt.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it's a long receipt. That man's got some money. He can spend some money at CVS.
That man will have a long receipt. Okay, sure. Yeah. But when he gets fired, he's going to want to go somewhere.
Fired?
He's going to get fired.
Okay.
I know we're talking about college coaches jumping in the NFL. There is somebody that's on the McVay tree that is coaching in college. I'm wondering if he's going to make a jump again or not, or if he's going to make a jump or not soon.
Who?
Jed Finch at Washington.
Oh yeah, one of the most overrated coaches in America. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you really have a hate for some people.
Listen, Jed Fish is probably like my Jonathan Gannon.
I was just going to say he's your college version of Jonathan Gannon, isn't he?
Yeah, and
you spit it out before I could.
Yeah, and then the dude that was Brandon Staley.
Yeah,
before that. So
that's Patrick's trifecta of hell.
No, I mean, Jed Fish, just the way he wants to move from job to job, I'm like, you got to prove your worth first. And I feel like a lot of these programs had success, like despite him, not because of him. Yeah. That's just me. I mean, he's not moved Washington forward since he's been there. I mean, yeah, I get it. You know, how much can you move forward when you're in the national championship game under Frank Kalen DeBoer, but you certainly didn't match it.
Right.
Oh, you also lost players. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to.
Don't defend him, Ed.
Okay.
Don't defend Jed Fish. It's his own fault. He made his own bed. He can lie in it.
Didn't realize I was striking a nerve here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
No, I just found it interesting that he tried to put himself, that, you know, there were people saying he was trying to put himself out there for the Florida job. Was he really? I don't know. I don't know
think it was.
But that just didn't seem like a very good fit. And then, you know, it's like he's lucky to have the Washington job, in my opinion. Just, I mean, you know, just one person's opinion.
Well, do any of you guys have any other options for Tennessee other than what we did? Because a couple of, like, Eric, did you think of anybody for that?
I mean, I just said I heard Halfley.
That's right.
Might have already interviewed, but I think he'd be a better fit in Miami just because he has more talent there. And I just said, just like Vegas, I don't see anybody that could do anything there. Yeah. I mean, you had Vrabel and you got rid of him, and now look what you have. You're never. Yeah. It's going to be years before anybody could turn that around.
Yeah,
I mean, Salah's name is mentioned there too as well.
Arthur Smith, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can think of is that the only attractive thing about that job is that if you think you can do something with Cam Ward.
Yeah,
that's the only, and I'm not convinced of that either, Eric. But I think that's the only. What other asset do you have that really makes that an attractive job, other than you think you can build something around Cam?
Well, I mean, that's the immediate thing to work around. The other thing is, again, the ownership is horrible. Well, he's the only thing they've got right now. Yeah. But if you're a coach, you can't go into it saying that I can build on that. You got to go in there saying, okay, that's possibly one piece. But it depends on what your conversation with the ownership is like. I mean, as far as we're concerned, it's a horrible owner. But they're building a new stadium, so you're gonna have that. You're gonna Tennessee as a destination tends to be attractive because of the tax benefits to these guys that make all this money. So that's a thing that's going to bring some people there. If you get the right coach that will attract people, then it's not just Cam Ward. It's you get. I mean, go back to Garrett. You get somebody with Jason Garrett's resume and Cam Ward, then you start getting other people wanting to come there to play for him, have the benefit of playing in Tennessee. That's more money in their pocket, and they will play in a new stadium. The fan base is fantastic there for the team. I mean, there's a lot of positives there. But yeah, Cam Ward's all they've got to offer right now. And you don't have other players coming there to play with Cam Ward. I do think if he gets somebody like a Garrett or somebody that can work with him better than what they've had, and that person is not Arthur Smith, by the way. We saw what he did in Atlanta. Arthur Smith has no business being a head coach. So I don't even think he's a great offensive coordinator, to be honest. I think I don't know why his name comes up. I don't know why anybody likes anything with him.
I mean, at best, he's got Norv Turner syndrome.
I mean, that's a good comparison.
Turner, but I agree with you. Norv Turner was a much better offensive coordinator than Arthur Smith.
Absolutely. I mean, Norv Turner was fantastic at times where he was at. He would wear his welcome out fast though.
Yeah, not as a head coach.
We keep
No, he was
forgetting
horrible
about
head coach. Who?
Jim Schwartz.
Yeah.
What he's been able to do with the Cleveland defense.
Does Jim Schwartz have a shot at the Browns head coaching job though?
No.
I don't think Tennessee's going to bring in a defensive coach when their only asset is a quarterback.
And then Ed, I'm asking, I don't know. There were stories out there that the Browns are asking any potential Browns head coaching candidate that they would like to keep Jim Schwartz on as defensive coordinator. Does that impact who you can attract to Cleveland?
He's well respected as a coordinator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't think that's going to be anything that's going to be, because you're probably most likely what you want to bring in this time around is an offensive minded head coach. And then you leave the defense to Schwartz. So that makes absolutely sense. Now, can they just say, no, we want to move on. We want to do something else with a defensive coordinator? Yeah, that can't, but I don't think that's going to be something that's going to be a big issue. That's why I keep saying Mike McDaniels makes sense in Cleveland, because he's an offensive, head coach. Then you leave the defense to Schwartz. And I think that's going to be a good combination there. E-Man.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about, because he's who you guys have? Garrett. I'm trying to think just Schwartz as far as who all
God, what's that rookie dude, that linebacker kid? They just he's killing it right now. They do have some good pieces, right? They with the defense, that defensive line is actually really good, but they need more, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know, these a lot of these jobs are just super tough, and I'm like,
oh God, yeah, that's why they're listen. These are the bottom of the barrel.
I
jobs.
know it happens yearly, but I just feel like this with this group right now, it's just ones that year after year have a coach for a year or two, and then they're looking for a new one. So obviously, everybody they're trying is not working out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of that is because almost every one of these have horrible ownership.
So nobody can do anything about it either, can they?
No.
Nope.
And that's why you're in this constant cycle. I mean, the Cardinals don't have great ownership. Atlanta has okay ownership. And you got to take Baltimore, Pittsburgh out of this. That's not the problem there, because those just happen.
Baltimore,
Cleveland's got bad ownership. Vegas has bad ownership. Dolphins, Giants, they've already dealt with theirs. Tennessee's bad ownership.
The problem with Cleveland is that he's been trying to get him. He's out. He's been out. He's not making any football decision. Andrew Barry's making the decisions there. The problem is that he's been trying to make up for the stupid mistakes that he made, especially with the Deshaun Watson thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That people are still going to call him a bad owner, which you got to own it. You got to live with that. You know what I mean? So,
well, even if you pick somebody else to make the decisions, if that person you pick makes bad decisions, then you've just made a bad decision. Yeah. So you've got to have somebody there that if you're going to step away, that's going to make decisions to make it better for you.
No, you're right. That's why Cleveland, we are where we're at, because our
But you're right. Until they get out of the Deshaun Watson deal, and kind of, it's like, I mean, that's like a tree in the river that's just blocking them.
Stop it.
So once they get past that,
there
might be some sunshine ahead. But
Ed, he was talking to Donnie about the Panthers with that remark, not the Browns.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure there's no confusion there.
Yes. Then yes, send him to Charlotte.
I'll take him in Charlotte.
Of course you, because he's a Clemson guy.
I'll take him.
We've heard. You're gonna have to pay out the asshole, though.
No, he's already got paid. He's gonna have to. If he wants the job, he'll take what he gets.
No, You're gonna have to you're gonna have to take over that contract.
Well, they're gonna wait till that contract's out before he goes to Carolina. I can tell you that.
They're gonna trade him. I bet you. I
Tepper's
guarantee
not
you
gonna
they'll
pick
trade
that
him.
up. Ugh.
Or maybe he goes to the Raiders, and then Raiders have Dabo as the head coach, and then they can be reunited.
Raiders got their quarterback coming in. They don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be Deshaun Watson.
Don't underestimate the Raiders doing stupid stuff.
Agreed. Cleveland does stupid stuff.
Depends on how much power they've actually
Raiders
given Tom
do even
Brady.
stupider things.
Okay, not to get sidetracked here, sideways on this Deshaun thing, but who would they legitimately be able to think trade him to? I mean, who would take on that mess and need a quarterback that they're willing to give a chance to like that?
Jets.
Good answer. Okay. All right. That's legit.
Raiders always do Raider things. Raiders are going to stick with their QB at Mendoza there. So Arizona
people in the Dabo.
Yeah, Cardinals are going to be my honorable mention.
Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. Watch him, and it always happens with Cleveland teams. Watch him do good as soon as he leaves Cleveland.
Of course. Well, it won't be with the Jets then. If he goes to the Jets, that will be the one place that won't happen.
True. That's true. You're right. You're right about that. So it's a good conversation, boys and girls. I like this one. All right. Yep. Mr. Producer, I've taken enough of your time. I do apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
I mean, after all, it is DHC.
But speaking in Cleveland, do you know who's also been spotted around in Cleveland?
Oh, yeah. Who is that?
Well, gentlemen, welcome to Gully Watch.
I thought you were going to say, speaking of taking up too much of our time, it's time for Gottlieb. No,
I thought about it. I had one earlier when we were talking about the point shaving, about, whose name wasn't on that list. But, but sadly, it wasn't done yet.
Surprise.
So welcome to Gottlieb Watch as I chronicle Doug Gottlieb's road to 10 wins in the Horizon or in Division 1. And we are currently at 8. So we're fast approaching. This may be the penultimate episode of Gottlieb Watch. We'll see what happens.
And what rhymes with 8? Cleveland State.
Let's go Cleveland. I believe I'm going to go with no.
Look at that. It's like you're already reading my material.
Right.
So tonight's game, which just finished, was the Cleveland State Vikings. This was at the Holstein Center in Cleveland.
Holstein,
whatever. Current record is 5-13. Their last year record was 23-13. So definitely a dip in for form for them. And Green Bay was the road favorite at 3.5. So, gentlemen, did Doug Gottlieb win this game?
Hell no.
Yes.
I don't think he won this one.
Okay. And the answer is he won.
Oh, wow.
88-73.
Covered
so that is win number 9.
Some bitch.
And so
big win at the Wally Stein Center.
Oh, mother trucker.
Big win for them. Definitely, like I said, they pretty much had control of the game. Probably after the first 10 minutes, they were down a little bit quite early, but they came back just fine. Their next game, we're playing the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, which is also tied for second in the Horizon League.
Oakland, which Oakland is this?
The one in Vegas.
I believe this is the Oakland in Oakland, Michigan.
Yes, correct.
And I think they were playing tonight, actually, weren't they?
They are playing tonight.
I started to put that game on. I put on the Bruins and Kraken.
Yeah, I'm watching Wichita State, Florida Atlantic, but I'm trying to follow that one too.
Why is the game in Florida and they started at 9 p.m. local time?
I don't know. Explain to me why Oklahoma State, Kansas State is playing at 9 p.m. on Saturday.
Are they?
Yes.
TV?
Yes.
Michael, 2 of those wins don't count.
Yes, we do not count the Division 3 win and the NAIA win. So when it comes to Division 1 wins, we are at 9.
When it comes to Virgil, they're only at 9.
I believe we all agreed to that.
We all agreed to that.
I didn't, but I went along with it.
Yeah, I didn't sign anything.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we
Well, I'm
go.
sorry.
No,
Next time I will charter the articles.
No,
of
I'm back.
Gottlieb Watch.
I'm
As
back
long
in Virgil. Listen, I'll question Virgil when it's appropriate. This is not one of those times.
As
Virgil,
long
I'm
as-
with you.
As long as he keeps stipulating Division 1, I'm okay with it.
I'm not going to like bait and switch now, because if I did that, it would have been over and I'd been done with this project. But we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
What if he sticks here and he doesn't win the rest of the season?
Then
That would absolutely be hilarious.
I was just going to say.
We'll have a lot of spreadsheets to do, or a lot of slideshows to do.
That
That'd
would
be
be a pretty
hilarious.
drastic fall, too.
Oh, and in case if anybody is wondering, yes, I am taking full credit for his performance recently.
Good.
Good job.
And I'm assuming you're drinking out of your Wichita State mug. That's why they're getting beat.
Well, I made a Florida Atlantic Owls mug, and it is not working right now.
Oh, his powers have shifted.
It worked. It worked for the North Texas game this weekend, but it's not working for the Florida Atlantic game right
Yeah,
now.
they
But
look good in that game.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and jump into whenever I have time to make music and sing the theme song for Gottlieb Watch that I may or may not have written. So
Virgil, I know you know how to make music.
I mean, if you don't drop the Benny Hill theme on this thing, you're doing it wrong.
Well, see, the Benny Hill theme would have been perfect for the first season because, man, that was bad. This one, I feel like I can't do that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So we're going to go ahead and hop into picks and just do our analysis of these games as we go through them. So let's go over what the first game. Prophet's gone.
He just.
Dang, I guess he does not want to make picks. Okay.
He's like, I'm out. I'll see you guys later, bro.
We will be. We will be picking
bad.
We will be picking for Prophet, I guess. All right. So our first NFL playoff game. It is the Bills versus the Broncos.
Can I ask you guys something on because I'm looking at the schedule here. TV schedule. Bills and Broncos feels like that's a prime time game right there.
I don't know. I feel like 49ers Seahawks is more intriguing.
I don't know, man. I just
Donnie,
feel
you're
like
muted.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Eric.
Sorry. I agree with that. With the 49ers and Seahawks, does feel more like a primetime game for Saturday night.
Over the Bills and Broncos?
Yeah.
What do you think, Eric?
No, Bills Broncos.
See? Thank you, Eric. God, somebody agrees with me here.
That's just a divisional game. Yeah, it'd be a good game. It's second round of the playoffs. Two good teams, but I
They
think
face
Bills,
each other
Broncos-
already.
Broncos, yes, are the 6th seed, but at the same time, they very well could be a top 2 or 3 seed. So I think that's going to be a better matchup.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Well, okay, so that's 2 for 49ers Seahawks, 2 for Bills Broncos. So what does Patrick think?
His snack is good.
My snack is delicious.
No, he agrees with you on the 49ers.
Yeah, I think I'd
Seahawks.
go 49ers Seahawks.
We've seen that already multiple times. Bills Broncos are.
That's a newer one,
Huge,
right? I mean,
yeah.
you want to you're chronologically the
Now, I'm surprised that the NFL is not putting Josh Allen in primetime.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to see Josh Allen. Like, is he gonna fail?
Well, unless he's already scripted to fail, and they just want to bury it at 4:30.
Jesus.
If Josh Allen is if they're scripting Josh Allen to be done, it's not going to be to a bunch of frauds from Denver.
No, we know where he's picking.
I was gonna say, are we at the pick yet?
Yeah, go ahead and put your picks in. I'm picking the Bills. Like I said, I'm not doing the like. This is not a bit. Like, I'm serious. I still think the Broncos are frauds. I said earlier, if they were going to be #1 seed, they were going to be knocked out in their first game, and I'm sticking to that.
I don't disagree with you. I have zero disagreement there, man. I completely agree with you. I don't believe in the Broncos as much as other people do. I don't at all.
And beyond teams, I'm a big believer in the teams that play in the first round and don't have a bye.
Joe, 41 and sunny in Denver, and it'll be 48 in Seattle.
Patrick, it's not college football playoff type buys because that's like 3-4 weeks, but still a week. I agree that getting the bye is not all that it's made out to be. I was talking to Zach about, the Patriots not getting that 1 seed. And I said, I don't know that you necessarily want it. You're great with the 2 seed because you had your home game. You'll have another home game. And if the Broncos get knocked off, you'll then play and you win this week, then you'll play Buffalo at home.
Yep.
So they could very well have 3 home games and not have that bye. So I agree. I don't think the 1 seed's necessarily the best. Obviously, Green Bay they should have won that game, but they rested their starters week 18, which was their bye, and Love didn't play for the last 2.5 games, basically, because he got knocked out. Now, I didn't think he looked rusty, but again, they end up losing. So it's that where you kind of have like essentially a bye. It's not always, the best to me, I don't think. So.
Yeah. And I mean, the Rams talking about the time slots, the Rams Bears seems more like an afternoon game. If they could have flipped that and had the Broncos Bills on Sunday night, or either had the 49ers Seahawks Sunday night and Broncos Bills Saturday night, I think that could have been a little bit better thing there. Cause I don't think the Rams Bears feels like a Sunday night game. Donnie, and it's starting earlier on Sunday night than normal too.
Donnie, how does the cold weather vortex impact people traveling this weekend for playoff games?
Well, I mean, if you're going to put the Chicago game on at 6:30 p.m. when it's going to be 20 degrees and snowing, you're disservicing the Rams to some extent. That seems like that should be an earlier game as well. But the Texans are in their customary 3:00 time slot for a playoff game, so that kind of got that locked down.
But
who needs the National Weather Service when you got Donnie?
But see, it's 3:30 on a Saturday and it's 3:30 Central. So they're at 2 p.m. Central on a Sunday. So it's not quite the same.
True.
All right, so what do we think about this Bills and Broncos?
Yeah, we got. So hold on. Before I do that, I forgot I didn't even do the spread yet because you talked about the primetime games on that. So Denver's a 1.5 point favorite. Over under is 45.5, and Denver is 50.7% in the predictor.
See, as the 1 seed at home against a 6 seed, and they're barely favorites.
They're not even getting the full 3 points.
Did you say the over under is 25.5?
45.
Oh, okay. I was going to say
25. Patrick's like, give me that one.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the over on that.
Stop chewing and listen. Your ears.
Both teams would hit the over.
The snack is so good.
Both teams will hit the over by themselves on that one if it was 25.
Yeah, you're gonna feel bad when it's like 24.
It seems like Vegas is agreeing with Virgil.
17-7.
I'm gonna go Bills on this one.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
There it is.
Well, congratulations, Denver.
Yeah, congratulations on your win, you frauds. Donnie just jinxed you guys. Sorry, Bills.
So Denver for everybody else.
No.
God, I don't know.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick the Broncos. I've had it. You know who's gonna be mad at us, right?
She don't come on here anymore.
She doesn't.
She don't care.
She don't like us anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, she doesn't like us. She's abandoned us.
Mm-hmm.
Because of me, I mean, I understand.
Probably.
I was just looking because she said Vegas has buy one, get one free. So I was looking to see. Now they have a ton of hats.
They do.
They're not Lehigh Valley type, but their hat wall in person is glorious.
I still hate that they haven't brought back the green and gold dad hat though. That's that.
You know how good that. Oh,
I do know.
You don't.
Thanks, asshole.
Patrick, did you make your pick yet?
No.
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 Give me the Bills.
Clean sweep.
Okay, now definitely the frauds are going to win.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You're welcome, Val.
when everybody picked it, you know what happened. So
You're
Well, I
welcome,
don't know.
Val.
We all-
I mean, I'm not going off of that. I'm going based off of the principle that Eric and I were talking about. I mean,
by the way, who won the picks? I forgot to ask you. I totally forgot on Tuesday. I blanked out, so I don't remember.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
We
No,
did
it's
a
not.
wheel because you and me tied.
I know.
Wow.
I know who won.
And I'm the old guy. I'm the
I know
one
who
with the
won.
memory
I wanted to
problem?
hear my name again, Donnie. Shut up.
Just for that, I am deducting 2 points off of this for you.
what I said, the house always wins.
I know who won.
So that's a clean sweep for Buffalo. So we'll see what happens there. Next game, 49ers versus Seahawks. Seahawks are a 7-point favorite, over under 44.5. Seattle at 59.2%.
Eric, how do you feel about the Santa spruce?
I looked at that honestly. The red one or the
both of them?
Yeah, both of them. I looked at that first one, the red one, and they don't have my size.
Oh.
Or no, do they?
What's your size?
7.5.
They have it.
Which one are you talking about?
The spruce,
Santa
the
spruce.
mascot. They have two.
You should look at it. You collect a lot of.
Yeah, you got Christmas, so you should have that.
You should
Christmas
definitely
collection.
take a look at that one, Donnie.
Buy one, get one. I don't think that San Francisco is going to play as bad as they did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was and why they only scored 3 points. I think their offense is better than that. And so I would assume that Shanahan will have something figured out. And again, same thing like Denver. I think Seattle having a week off may not be.
I hate buys.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're asking for analysis or picks yet, but
you can do analysis. You can do both if you want to get your pick in, if you're sure about it.
Yeah, go ahead. I still don't understand that. They've been playing pretty well down the stretch, and then that 3-point loss or the 3 points in that loss just confused me. But give me San Francisco.
Well, I think that the issue is that the 49ers, I think they're thinking that their injuries are going to catch up to them. All the 49ers injuries, especially with Kittle out now for the rest of the playoffs.
The Tondres is good.
No,
and
I'm
yes,
not just. I agree.
Joe's correct. And he'll play, but they added Darnold because I think a back maybe.
Yeah.
So he's on the injury report. So he'll probably play. I don't see him sitting out, but it could affect him maybe. And maybe if he gets hit once or twice or tries to run with the ball, I don't know. Yeah. So I think San Francisco sees that they're close to getting to play at home for the Super Bowl. So yeah, go give me San Francisco on that one.
We're looking at 44.5, and then Seattle's 7.
He says it looks like he's cleared to play, even though with the oblique issue.
Or yeah, oblique, not the back.
Same area.
Yeah, it's right.
They both have a B in it.
Yeah. The Seahawks are actually a really good team, though. Like I get it, like they've been pretty good.
Yeah, but they're not as fraudy as Denver, but there's still something about them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're the 1 seed. They just don't seem like the type of team that's that good because JSN's they have 2 decent running backs with Charbonnet and Walker, but JSN's the only one that's really that great. But Darnold got Minnesota in the playoffs, and they're like, we're good. We'll take our guy that we drafted, and then he completely sucks. So how much do they regret not
having Darnold? Oh yeah, 100%.
Does that potentially, depending on how next year plays out, cost Kevin O'Connell his job?
Potentially.
Because they're like, let's get rid of the guy that took us to the playoffs. Now, obviously, the guy we drafted got hurt, so they didn't have a whole lot of choice. But then follow that up with he was terrible. So this year, so if he has another bad year next year, is that it for O'Connell potentially? Which he's been a decent coach.
You shouldn't.
He has some good players, but I think they got rid of Darnold too quickly, especially the way his season went last year.
He does have 25 touchdowns and 14 interceptions.
That's a lot.
4,048 yards.
If you were Darnold and you basically decided to stay there and they made you an offer to keep you there, and then you got stuck behind JJ.
Numbnuts, yeah.
I mean, I know he got hurt and you would have got a chance to play, but you wouldn't have had the consistency to your season to look like you've looked this year with this team. I don't know, like beyond this season, like if McCarthy had actually played well and not got hurt, it's almost like he's hurting his case and he's basically wasting a year before anybody gives him another chance. I don't know if I'd wanted to stay there and just be a backup.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you've had these guys like Rodgers and Love that have sat behind their guys for 3 or 4 years. So you had success with Darnold, so bring him back, let him play again. And if he gets hurt, then you see what JJ has. But they tried to put him out there too quickly, and he's shown that he's not good.
Right. I think they rushed this kid too fast. They should have kept them, as a backup at least one more year. And I agree with you, Eric. I think they should have kept Darnold as the starter and then the kid as a backup and just learn. There's nothing. See, that's the problem with the NFL. Just learn. Stay as a backup and just learn the NFL game is totally different than college. A lot faster.
Some don't have choices. Like they didn't have anybody, so they had to start Cam Ward, and you can see how well that went over.
Yeah.
Because this is not the same game as the college. So
look at Cleveland.
But Shadur was better of the two, and he sat first.
And I think Dylan Gabriel suffered because of it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it would be that's the Saturday night game. Is that right, Virgil?
Yeah, that's the Saturday night game.
7 our time. 7:15.
7 the correct time. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't think
there's no wrong pick on this one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is because one team is eventually gonna have to lose.
It's soccer. We're gonna go to a shootout.
Yeah.
Call it a tie.
Oh man, think about that. Instead of having penalty kicks as decided by a field goal duel, that's like Eric's version of hell.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sure is.
Hey, I actually think that shootouts in hockey and soccer are fun. Field goal kicking in football sucks.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, when Brandy Chastain ripped off her jersey in 99.
99.
That's why I'm
we're in World Cup.
Yeah, big fan. That's why I like those shootouts.
Oh, I bet. That was an exciting game, though. So that was
USA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't stick your head at me eating your hot Cheetos or whatever you're eating.
Flaming hot Cheetos. Is that the big bag
with his red?
I know his 2 fingers.
Patrick, who do you have?
Well, just to respond to Eric's comment, maybe the Pioneer League will start doing football in addition to baseball, and they can have a kicking competition to win it all. Anyways, I digress. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks win this game, but I'm going with my policy of the team that played last week is the one that I'm riding the hot hand with. And I also think that the 49ers are going to have some confidence having gone into Philly. even with George Kittle hurt, I think Eric said it best about Tongas is a good replacement. He's already had to fill in for Kittle a lot this season, so I think he has a chance to have a big game. And Kyle Shanahan, I think, is an X factor. He's had a really good year with this team, and he's playoff tested. He's had ups and downs. He's had ups and downs, and I think he's learned a lot from those. So give me the 49ers.
Who is Seattle's coach?
Mike McDonald.
See, Shanahan's got the experience.
He was the Ravens. He's the youngest coach in the NFL, and he was the Ravens defensive coordinator.
Probably not as young as Wichita's head coach this year.
Yeah, I ain't kidding.
Or manager.
30?
Oh, you mean the 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Jesus, he looks 17, doesn't he?
I want to know his coaching background because he played in the Giants organization. But goodness, they showed that dude. I sent that to everybody. You guys and my brother, my son Zach. My son said 23 tops. I'm like, it says he's 31. He's like, no shot. That dude's 31.
That's insane.
I was like, wow, we hired a guy as old as Easton.
No, I said he went to the same place that Julio Franco did to get his ID done.
Oh, or Fausto Carmona.
Ooh.
Except
he did it in reverse. Except he did it in reverse order. Instead of looking younger, he got to be older.
I just hope Nico Giortano, or however you say it, is a good coach. That's all I care about. Get us back to the playoffs, coach.
Donnie, Seahawks or 49ers?
I'm going to go Seahawks at home on this one. I want to go 49ers because they've kind of found a way. But without Kittle, Mac Jones, Purdy is not the same quarterback when Kittle's not in the lineup, and that environment in Seattle is tough. I think Seattle pulls this one out.
I would have thought that Philly was tougher. And because they're assholes over there, so
yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Seattle on this.
You get that from your guy Paul? Is that why you called him that, Ed?
What?
He's a Philly native.
No, a lot of those they're assholes over there, bro.
Including Paul.
Oh yeah, he has his moments, especially on your episode.
Yeah,
with
where
those
he's like,
tough-ass questions.
I don't get. Well, he goes, and I don't. Ed can take a flying leap. Did you hear when he said that?
Yeah, like
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Paul was on that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't realize that.
Should have listened to it. How about that?
Yeah, he only heard the other voice, host.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was like it was her, and then it was like three other dudes. I think it was what were their names? Like Edward and Jimmy or something. I wasn't paying attention.
By the way, giving me shit about like, I haven't been on. That's hilarious.
She planned on being home in time to like get online plenty of time early, and then her dad's like, "Where are you at? Are you still at work? Come downtown. Your uncle's in town. We're gonna go get some drinks." So she had some drinks, went home, and then we finally got started. She was on her phone when we very first got started. She didn't even answer when Paul said, "And with me as always I have." And she didn't say anything. That's what I was like, Dan Simon? Oh. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm here." And then she switched over to her computer.
I saw that. That was funny. That was a good comeback on you. That was a good cover right there. That was good. Have you guys listened to the Minor League Nerd episode with Paul?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Listen to it. Listen to it.
I've got some catching up on a lot of these podcasts this week.
Bro, let me tell you, I was like, I did not expect that one.
Which episode is this?
The one with Paul.
Well, I know what you said, but I haven't heard
just
it.
In the context. You got to listen to it within the context in which it was said. So, it was good. Both of your episodes, your 200th episode was really good, though. I was laughing my ass off.
Thank you.
I thought it was really well done, yes. Next game, Texans versus Patriots. Patriots are a 3-point favorite. Over under 40.5. New England at 51.7%.
So they did give them the home 3.
The home 3, yeah.
I think this is the toughest game to pick of the 4, to be honest.
I mean, I'd agree with that.
It's gonna be tough, man.
I'll go first, Virgil, since I always wait. I'm riding with the Texans defense. I didn't think that the Patriots looked very good last week. That doesn't mean that they won't this week, but I think that the Texans defense is licking their chops at, showing what they can do in the playoffs. So give me the Texans.
They abused Aaron Rodgers in that game.
Yeah. And I thought the Patriots looked pedestrian against a lesser defense last week.
But at the same token, Patriots only gave up 3 to the Chargers, and Stroud had a really bad game, and I think that's going to continue. I think that New England's going to be better offensively this week than they were last week. And so for me, give me the Patriots.
That's fair.
Ed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots, man. I don't know what it is about them. It just and Eric, you were right. Too many mistakes by Stroud in that game against Pittsburgh. Obviously, we know that Pittsburgh offense was not good. Their defense was good, but man, he's just like you making way too many mistakes, man.
Yeah, I don't think their defense, the offense for New England will be as bad this week as they were last week. So, and being at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it wouldn't shock me one bit if
it's tough.
Texans win that game, but because they've been playing extremely well lately. But weren't we talking about this the other day? Didn't they give up 30 to the Colts and who was the Rams or whoever?
I think it was 29 to the Jaguars.
Or Jaguars, yeah. So their defense is susceptible. So I think it should be a good game.
I'm if anything, if the Texans wins, I'll be happy for Nick Chubb. Just so because he did play last week against Pittsburgh. So
I think Marks could be an X factor, though.
Yeah, I could see that.
Is Nico Collins playing?
He should.
Well, he had a concussion.
Did he get hurt?
He got he was in concussion.
He was in concussion protocol, and I don't think he's going to be cleared in time.
Too short of a week.
Because that was Monday. Ooh, then yeah, that's going to hurt their offense even more. So they're going to have to rely too much on that defense,
which they already are.
Now they got Christian Captain Kirk coming in, and then yeah.
He says it remains a launch.
I think that Marks is an X factor. Listen, I may have the wrong pick. I'm going to finish last again. I might as well.
Joseph.
Donnie.
Touche.
Wow. Like I said, this is a really tough one because the Texans defense is good. I think they don't ask a whole lot of their offense. But with Patriots, I think Vrabel's he's gonna dissect that defense and find some ways for them. And Drake May is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. So I'm gonna take the Patriots.
You just hate him because he's from Ohio State.
I think even with Nico out, I'm going to go with Houston.
That's right. Davis Webb is going to go off.
Because, I mean, we talked about Kirk. They also have Hutchinson, and Higgins has actually had a pretty good rookie year. So I think I'm going to go with the Texans on this.
Well, you said Nico, but weren't we talking about the other day Stroud being hurt and maybe not being able to play, so they'd have to go with Davis Mills?
I honestly, they go with Mills. Mills had a good run for the 3 games he had to sit, so I think that's.
I know, but does that mean they're both hurt?
I did not know Stroud was hurt.
Because that's what we were talking about the other day. But it may just be Collins.
Yeah.
That or they're both hurt, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, all I'm seeing with CJ Stroud is him addressing the possible absence of Nico Collins.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be interesting.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with Houston on that. And our last NFL game, Rams versus Bears. Rams are a 3.5-point favorite, over under 48.5. And Rams are 61.8%.
The only bad thing about this is that Stafford sucks in cold weather. He can't win.
Honestly, they didn't play really that good against the Panthers. The Panthers defense actually, they had them. It's just their offense, but that's a different story. And the Bears just, man, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm actually going to go with the Bears.
Yeah,
Eric.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. You go ahead and jump in, Donnie.
I was just going to jump in and say I'm going to go with the Bears as well.
Okay.
I think at home they're going to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bears still suck. Go Rams.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Patrick.
I know the Bears have been playing it dangerously all season. Like they've shown up for one quarter in a lot of games. But what they haven't come up against is Virgil the Goat Brooks and his famous Los Angeles Valiant Virgils. So I've done a lot of stats on this, and yes, Virgil is indeed the GOAT. Is Stafford going to play?
So his X-ray came back negative on his fans,
Okay.
so I'm assuming he is playing.
Well, you're going to give him a good pep talk, Virgil. And the Valiant Virgils are going to go into Chicago, and they're going to be outstanding. So I'm going to put in a pick for the Los Angeles Valiant Virgils.
All right.
That pick took as long as that snack he's eating.
That's okay.
I can't tell if Ed was
okay.
snoring or hawking up a loogie. I can't tell the difference.
Probably both. He sounds like that guy off of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Train don't go to Wichita unless you're a hog or a cattle.
Oh, boring.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So people are going to be looking at this as Rams offense versus Chicago's offense, sure. But to me, I think Rams defense is probably going to have a good game here. I think the defense is definitely one of the better ones in the league, and no one's really talked about them as much.
Yeah, because they really, really showed up against the Panthers.
The Bears have a terrible defense.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I think they usually will. They're going to rush probably a lot more than they usually do. So I think they're going to give trouble for Williams for sure. And Ed, you can talk about the Carolina game all you want. I already talked about why that game was an anomaly.
No, sorry, I apologize. It was an anomaly.
So yeah, let's go with the Rams.
He wants that sex, money, murder.
How dare.
I'm sorry. Is there a problem here?
No, none. What?
I didn't think so. So the last game
Virgil, he just wants to be the GOAT. Don't worry about it.
The last game we have on Monday is the college football playoff final.
Mm-hmm.
We have Indiana, the team we all expected at the beginning of the season, versus Miami. Indiana is an 8.5-point favorite. Over under 47.5. Indiana at 68.3%. And then the other question I'm going to add for the tiebreaker: if Miami wins, will Michael Irvin do a line off the trophy?
At least one. You're going to do 5 of them suckers.
I tell you this, he'll be on First Take the next morning.
The dude will be like, "Hello." He's gonna paint the town. That's a home game for them, right? For Miami.
This is a home game for Miami, technically, yes.
And from what I understand is Miami had already an advantage with tickets because they started buying earlier. And so,
Donnie, how many did you buy?
I'm going with Indiana.
I didn't buy any tickets because I was actually supposed to work a job that was scheduled for Monday night, and I just sat back and waited to see how long it took them to realize that was the night of the championship game. It took them a week. They figured it out. They figured it out on Friday last week. They sent an email. Actually, I'll tell you about it. They sent it is on Monday. This past Monday, they sent an email and said that it's been moved out a week.
Did you tell them? Did you charge them a national championship rate?
I would have if I'd had to go up there and miss watching the game.
Yeah,
actually, this was my plan. I hadn't even told Ed this. My plan was to go to Ed's house and sit there and watch the game with him because the job's in Fayetteville.
Oh,
and
dude,
I would have just left his
Listen,
house whenever the game was over and gone and done the job.
Learn from FIFA.
I would have been right here.
Yeah, learn from FIFA. It's called Donnie's dynamic pricing.
That's right.
Dude,
But
we would have
fortunately
had
moved.
last.
So you were going to do the Monday show from his house?
I would have.
That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah,
It would have been hilarious. I would have set up on the living room.
On either side of the house.
Not on that couch. You'd been asleep like halfway through it.
Bro, I'll be knocked the hell out.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to sit on the couch if I knew I was going to have to get up and go work later.
Oh,
Where's
Virgil,
Donnie?
You know where
Still
he would have done it
sleeping?
from? Forgot this is Donnie we're talking about. He would have done it from Ed's private pool.
It's too cold right now.
By the way,
Dude.
speaking of Monday show, there's a certain comparison that's being made about Indiana's run to the championship that I want to discuss on Monday, if it's a true comparison or not. So we'll save that for later.
Okay. All right.
Eric.
Indiana.
Big Ten.
Quick and to the point, like that. Patrick.
Like that Signetti, Indiana.
Okay. Donnie, are you going to be ACC apologist again, or what are you going to do?
Yep.
He hates the Big Ten that much.
I'm going to go for the flyer and give me the Canes.
Carolina
Joe
Hurricanes
Dabo
don't
put on
play
this
football,
game.
bro.
Give me Indiana. Even though you can say it's Miami at Miami, they beat Oregon at Oregon earlier in the season. That's probably going to be their hardest road game. So give me Indiana.
Hashtag.
All right.
I like it.
So that is it for games. So now over under. So we go with who won first, and that will be Ed.
Good, I've got time.
Me? Oh, I'm probably going to lose this week. 45 and a half on the Bills Broncos. I'm going to go on the. Actually, you know what? Give me Texans Patriots over because it's a 40 and a half.
$20-17. I'm going to call that one now. Give me Bears and Rams over. Okay. Eric.
So I know that Ed wanted to do it, so give me Bills Broncos over.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Donnie.
Well, I'm going to take what you said and didn't use. Texans Patriots under. That's going to be a defensive battle in that game.
Yeah, I can probably see that being like 24-21, Donnie, so sorry. Patrick.
I love how you just gave like two different scores in the same game.
I was hoping you were going to catch that.
What's the?
I got it. I was like, wait a minute. He said 20-something 17 earlier.
20-17 for me, and then 20-21.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute, he just changed the odds on the
Wait,
same
hold on
game?
a second.
What's the line for Indiana Miami?
47.5.
Give me the over.
Okay.
God, that was funny.
Okay. Picks are locked.
Congratulations on your win, Virgil.
So I want to go this far. Like I said, we're down to the. I said there's only 5 games, so there's going to be a good chance there's probably going to be a tie. So we have to think of a tiebreaker. All right, so that's all I've got. They did announce College Football Hall of Fame class. There are a few notable names in there with like Marvin Harrison, Jordan Lynch, Ndamukong Suh, and for 2 coaches, there's Gary Patterson from TCU and Chris Peterson from Boise State and Washington.
And Ndamukong Suh. Wow, I've heard that
was
in a while.
pretty cool to see. One coach that I'm actually very happy to see getting in there, although he has passed away since, Ken Sparks was at Carson Newman University 1980 through 2016. Definitely the best coach they've had. I remember seeing Carson Newman before, probably in a few, not championship games, but definitely some playoffs they made when they were relevant back then. So it's nice to see a coach at that level make it to Hall of Fame. So we have a choice. We can go ahead and end the show, or we can do another round.
Let's do another round, baby.
Hey, before we do that, I wanted to present something to you guys about the Super Bowl odds for the exact teams that I heard yesterday.
Sure.
Just curious y'all's take on the betting line. These are the top 4 best odds for who the matchup's going to be in the Super Bowl. If you had just each one of you, what do you think? I'll tell you what the 4 are. I want you to all see if you could tell me out of the teams that are left, what do you which matchup do you think is the one that has the best odds according to DraftKings?
I'm going to say Rams Bills.
No. It's not even in the top. That one's not even in the top 4.
Well, that's why I don't bet on games.
Bills Patriots.
For a Super Bowl?
Not in the top 4. Oh, that's Bills Patriots are in the AFC. Like Super Bowl, Ted. You got to pick an NFC team. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know. Guys, I know this.
Seattle, Houston.
I was just waiting for Donnie. We're like, wait, hold on a second. I don't see that on the list.
It took me a second for my brain to register what you said.
Yeah, Donnie, did you guys already say Seattle, Houston?
That's not up there.
Okay.
I was a little surprised, but
Chicago, Denver.
You had one chance.
Bills Rams.
No.
Just said that.
I don't.
Eric, what you think?
I have no idea.
It's a good answer.
We'll just pick out of the teams that are left. What do you think?
Nah, this
People
is
with
a boring game.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for playing, Eric.
Nobody cares about the odds of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he wants to know obscure quarterbacks that were drafted.
Exactly.
What was the
All right, so the matchup that has the best odds right now is Seattle, New England. And then there's 3 others that are plus 1,200. Rams, Patriots, Seattle Broncos, and Seattle Bills. So Seattle has 3 of the top 4 odds to make the Super Bowl versus either the Patriots, Broncos, or Bills. And the Rams are the only other odd there at the top. I heard that yesterday, and I was like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Don't worry, Brock Purdy will fix that.
Again, I was just curious what y'all's take was on that, what you guys would have thought, because
obviously Eric
I would not have picked Seattle, New England out of the teams left. If I just looked at the teams, that's not what I would have picked as what the best odds are.
I tried to participate, but I got told off. So
Yeah, because you only had one choice.
no, that's just rich people talking down to folks.
Yes,
Anyway, go ahead,
obviously.
Virgil.
Okay, so we are going to do quarterbacks drafted in 2011. All right, you guys ready?
Bring it.
First pick, or the first quarterback drafted, picked number 1 overall, drafted by the Panthers, went to Auburn.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Correct. Second pick, first round, 8th pick of the draft, drafted by the Titans, went to Washington.
Ooh. By the Titans?
Oh, that
By the
was
Titans.
What's the kid with the long hair? What's that?
Man. Yeah, he got hurt. Man, I can't pull the name.
What year was this?
2011. His notable moment in college came when he celebrated after a touchdown, which which caused an excessive celebration penalty, allowing BYU to kick a field goal and lose that game for them.
Yikes.
Oh,
He didn't last long. I think that's why they brought
Did not
Ryan
last
Fitzgerald in from the Miami Dolphins to replace
Right.
him. Oh my God, what is his name? Starts with an M, I think, but I can't.
It's not.
It's not okay. I can't
No.
pull the name. I can't pull the name.
Okay. Eric,
won't-
you want to take a guess?
No, he doesn't want to participate.
Jake Locker.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I almost said Jake Martinez.
Who?
Nobody. Didn't make sense.
Next,
You should have thrown the
quarterback.
Jake out and been like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but see that I should if it said first name started with J, that may have helped. Next player, first round, 10th pick, drafted by the Jaguars, went to Missouri.
Minshew.
Jeez.
No,
Chase Daniel.
not Chase Daniel,
No, he was older than that.
but it was the quarterback after Chase Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Jaguars in Missouri.
Yes.
Jaguars went to Missouri.
Let me pull up his. I'm going to pull up career for him because I think he actually did. Let me see where he's at. He played for Jacksonville for 2 years, went to 49ers for 2 years. His last notable team, or last team, was with Kansas City in 2023.
Oh God, that was
Matt Castle.
No.
No.
Brock Heward.
No.
I almost said that, but it's like, no, that's not it. It's something similar to that, though.
The first letter, the letter of his first name does start with B.
Yeah. Oh,
Blake Bortles.
No,
good guess, though.
not really.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
Damn, I don't know. I can picture him too, but I can't pull the name.
I think Blake Bortles was like a top 5 pick
Oh
or
my
something
God.
like that.
Blaine
Virgil.
Gabbert.
Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert. Yeah.
Virgil, you're an ass.
I know.
No, not
Next.
really. It wasn't. It wasn't a good guess at all. What are you talking
No,
about?
No, it wasn't.
That guess sucked.
I may be an ass, but I'm very charming doing it. Next quarterback, drafted first round, pick number 12, drafted by the Vikings, went to Florida State.
Oh, that
Christian
was
Ponder?
Chris Ponder.
Christian Ponder, yes. So that's it for the first round quarterback. Second round, drafted third pick of the second round, drafted by the Bengals, went to TCU.
That was Dalton, wasn't it?
That was Dalton, correct.
Yeah.
Fourth pick in the second round, drafted by the 49ers, went to Nevada.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. Very good.
Yikes!
Good
Look at
call.
you on that one.
Good call.
Eric on the board.
Okay, next, and we're in the third round. Drafted in the third round, 10th pick. Drafted by the Patriots, went to Arkansas.
Ryan
Oh.
Mallett.
Very good.
Ryan Mallett. Yeah, good call.
All of a sudden,
I originally
just
wanted.
woke up. What the hell?
When that draft happened, I wanted the Panthers to draft Ryan Mallett over Cam Newton at the time. In hindsight, very bad choice. But at the time, Ryan Mallett was highly thought of and highly touted until the draft happened, and something happened between the combine and everything. His stock dropped. Anyway,
all right, next game. No, sorry, next
game.
Sorry, I'm sorry saying next game. Next player. Drafted in the 5th round, 4th pick. Drafted by the Chiefs, went to Iowa.
Eric, if you don't know, I'm sure as shit not gonna know.
How good do you guys know your Iowa quarterbacks from early 2010s?
Where's Lynn?
Exactly.
Brody Croyle.
No, he went to Alabama.
I have no idea on this one.
Brock Heward.
See what he's doing.
Gonna bring us keep bringing Brock
Heward. Brock Heward's never gonna happen on this one.
Damon Heward.
No.
Oh, nice pivot.
He finished his career in Calgary, 2017, 2018. No one's gonna get that. So
Kelly Holcomb.
No, that in 2011.
Kelly Holcomb was early 2000s, bro.
Rich Gradkowski.
Sean Kaiser.
I think his name came up before.
No,
Ricky Stanzi.
Was Notre Dame.
He went to Notre Dame.
Ricky Stanzi.
Nope.
Okay. I remember the name now.
Never guessed that.
Ricky Stanzi now.
Next one, 5th round, 21st pick. Drafted by the Texans, went to North Carolina. I will say he is currently the passing game coordinator and wide receivers coach for the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh.
And he also went to high school in Marietta, Georgia.
It's going to make me look bad because I don't know it, right?
If Patrick doesn't get this one, then I know I won't. To use Ed's terminology from a minute ago.
Brock Osweiler.
No.
Mike Glennon.
Oh, I was not expecting to hear, but no.
You what?
That was the name I was not expecting to hear, but no.
Listen, I can pull out some random quarterbacks. It won't be right, but I can pull out some random ones.
He played not far from North Carolina, but that wasn't him.
Where did Glennon go to college?
Virginia.
Okay.
TJ Yates.
TJ Yates. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Still wouldn't have gotten it right.
I wouldn't have got it right, but I remember the name now.
No TJ
Okay.
Yates.
So no one's going to get this next one right. If someone does, I'll be very shocked. 5th round, 29th pick, drafted by the Bears, went to Idaho.
Sage Rosenfels.
I'm sorry, my brain shut down when you said that. That caught me off guard. Very good.
Seriously?
Was that right?
No.
I didn't think so.
What an ass. Was that right? Absolutely not. We're all dumber by now.
Don't know.
Trust me, Ed, that's not the first time I've heard what an ass today.
Are you sure?
Wow.
Because Ed's already told him 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It is Nathan Underley.
No idea.
No
Never
one
even
got
heard of him.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more left. 6th round, pick 15. Drafted by the Ravens. Played at Virginia Tech. And to add a little more intrigue to this player has started a game this year.
Holy crap.
Oh.
A wily 14-year veteran.
Jesus, what is his name? Did he play for Cleveland?
No.
Okay. Because that's a lot of quarterbacks.
Holy smokes. All right, since we're this far into waiting, what team did he play for this year?
The Jets.
Damn.
Tyrod Taylor?
Tyrod Taylor.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
I didn't realize he went to Virginia Tech.
I did not know that either. I thought he was.
I would have never guessed that.
I thought he
And
was somewhere
right
more.
when and as I was saying it, Terry came in and said Tyrod Taylor.
So good for Terry. Good on Terry for that
Good,
one.
good job, Terry.
Good job,
And just so
Terry.
you know, Tyrod Taylor did play for the Cleveland Browns.
I'm well aware. Thank you.
Yeah, but I said this. I was talking about this season. He didn't play
No,
this
I
season.
was talking about overall.
Oh, I thought you meant this season. I'm sorry. So yes, Tyrod Taylor did play for the Browns. Last pick, 7th round, 5th pick in the draft, drafted by the Jets, went to Alabama.
Greg McElroy.
Very good.
I was just about to say.
Was
that.
it?
Yep.
It's Greg McElroy, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh.
was
I was going to
that.
say that
He was
too. And I
intense.
was like, I said that the other night and it wasn't. I thought that can't be.
I
I'm not gonna do it
forgot
again.
about him, but wasn't he?
He was
What
with
does he
Cincy.
call?
Hmm?
What's he? Does he call college still?
Yeah.
He-
He calls
he works
college.
for ESPN.
Was he on one of the playoff
Yes.
games?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I forgot about him until one of the recent playoff games he was on, and I was like, wait a minute.
I think, didn't he do the Miami Alabama game?
I think so. But you
I
know,
think
I
They
think
didn't
he
play
might-
each other.
I
So you mean
always
Alabama,
thought
Indiana?
that he's with Cincy. That's
Indiana,
what my
Alabama.
problem.
I mean, Miami, Ohio. It went to Ohio State. I mean, yeah.
Miami,
It was the Miami game before this one.
who'd they play?
Miami, Georgia? Miami, Georgia.
No.
Yeah.
They
No,
didn't play. Ole Miss, Georgia played.
it would have been Miami, Ohio State.
Miami, Ohio State. Okay. I thought he did the Miami, Ohio State game.
I never thought it was the Jets. I thought it was Cincy because I remember him playing for Cincy.
I thought that was AJ McCarron.
AJ McCarron was also a late round draft pick, but not the right year.
I know. I said, but well, no. I'm saying when Ed's talking about the Bengals, I thought AJ McCarron was the Bengals.
He was.
He did. Yeah.
AJ McCarron was the Bengals.
Did McElroy play for him too?
For the Bengals?
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
look at his history.
He did 2013.
2013.
Everybody.
I did not know that.
Which was his
Good job,
last year
good-
in the league.
Good
AJ
job, Eric.
McCarron's name is a name I've been trying to pull though on some of these. When you said Alabama before, I've thought about him, but I couldn't pull the name. And when
Well,
I pulled,
I know Sage Rosenfels is going to be an answer at some point.
well, when I pulled
I've been-
McElroy's name the other day,
Was
It
that
was
correct?
wrong.
No.
I've been specifically
Was
ignoring.
that a good guess? No, it was a horrible guess.
So would you like to do one more year, or should we call
Yes,
it?
please.
That doesn't answer my question.
sure.
Okay.
What
That
I
didn't
said?
answer my
Yes,
question.
please.
Yeah, but it wasn't a yes no question. It was either, and I'll just shut up. We'll do one more year.
I was yes or no, and yes, please, not fit.
Because you're not the only one he was looking for consensus from the whole group.
Yeah, that's fine. But
We're gonna do.
just not acknowledging it at all doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Do you want to pick who has the 5th best odds to be in the Super Bowl instead?
No.
Exactly. See, that's a
No.
quick answer.
Okay, so 2021. We'll make this a little bit easier.
Don't count your money.
Easier.
Yes, I think this will be easier.
And don't
First
worry, Eric
round.
will get all of them. It's all good.
First round. There's probably 3 late round ones I think he's going to get. First round, first pick of the draft, drafted by the Jaguars, went to Clemson.
Oh, get out of here.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor the girl Lawrence.
No, Taj Boyd.
First pick, second round. I don't know, first round, second pick, drafted by the Jets, went to BYU.
Oh, pretty
Of course
boy.
Yes, him. Dating his
Dude,
mom's friend.
his mom's, yeah.
Zach Wilson.
Zach
Yeah,
Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
There you
Zach
go.
Wilson. Yep.
First round, pick number 3, drafted by the 49ers, played at North Dakota State.
Trey Lance.
Lance.
Very good.
Top 3 were all quarterbacks.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
I remember that.
And 2 of the 3 suck.
Yeah. And the 49ers traded up to get Trey Lance in that.
Then they released him.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
They traded up. They gave up quite a bit of capital to do
Actually,
They moved up
traded
from
him.
9
Yeah, they traded him to Dallas.
to Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but they traded up in that draft to try to, because everyone, like, they wanted to get Trey Lance. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I think they gave up what 2 or 3
Two.
future
Yep.
future number ones, and I think they gave another high round
Yeah.
pick with that.
It was
And 2
ridiculous.
years later, they're like, bye.
Like, yeah, like that was a horrible move. Terrible.
First round, pick number 11, drafted by the Bears, went to Ohio State.
Fields.
Justin
Haskins. Now, who was it?
Fields.
Fields. That's right. Okay.
First round, pick 15, drafted by the Patriots, went to Alabama.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
AJ McCarron. No, Mac Jones. Next one, round 2, pick 32, drafted by the Bucks, played at Florida.
What year is this again?
This is
2021.
2021.
Oh my god. Drafted by the Bucks.
Where is he currently?
Retired.
He could be.
Chris
don't know.
Leak.
No way.
Ooh, no, little too.
That's
He was with the Bucks for 3 years, and now he is on the practice squad for the Falcons.
yikes. Went to Florida. And
The first
drafted-
letter of his name starts with K.
Oh, God.
Kyle
that was
Trask.
Kyle
Trask.
Trask.
Yes.
Next
Yeah, I didn't
round.
realize he was that high. I didn't realize.
I did
Kyle
not
Trask
realize.
was
Yeah,
that high.
I didn't realize he was a second rounder. Third round, second pick, drafted by the Vikings, went to Texas A&M.
Wow.
Drafted by the Vikings and went to A&M. You got me.
Come on, Terry.
Who'd you say?
He said, "Come on, Terry."
Come on,
Come on,
Terry.
Terry.
Oh, I thought you said John Terry, and I'm like, what?
No.
Kellen Mond.
Ellen Mond.
Ellen Mond, correct.
Okay.
Good job, Terry. See?
Good job,
Terry.
Terry.
Good job, John Terry.
All right. Third round, pick number 3,
Happy New Year legend.
drafted by the Texans, played at Stanford.
Drafted by the Texans.
He has also played an NFL game this year. Started
Davis
an NFL game
Mills?
this year. Davis Mills. David Mills. Close enough.
It's what?
Davis Mills, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said David Mills and I misread it. That's my bad. Next player, and the whole reason I did this. Fourth round, pick 28, drafted by the Saints, went to Notre Dame.
Come on, Eric.
21.
21.
That wouldn't have been Deshaun Kaiser.
No, he was 2 years before that.
Deshaun Kaiser got drafted by the Browns.
Yeah, he did.
Kaiser went in the same draft as Watson and went ahead of him.
What could have been?
Deshaun Kaiser went before Watson?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Dang.
See, Cleveland could have had Deshaun Watson much
Earlier.
cheaper back then.
Much cheaper.
Damn, who was? Because it would have been the quarterback after Kaiser, I believe.
Since Eric won't say it, Brock Heward.
He didn't go to Notre Dame.
Who followed? Who followed Kaiser? Eric.
Ron Paulus.
No.
This is 1993.
Listen, I had to throw a Notre Dame quarterback out, okay?
Hold on, it's right there. Right there. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
This made it worth it.
Don't say it yet. You can even go to the next one, and I'll still be thinking of Ian Book.
Very good.
Ian Book.
Good
I
job,
knew I
buddy.
knew it. It took me a minute, but I knew I would know it.
Ian Rita Book.
And the last player drafted, or last quarterback drafted, sixth round, pick 34, drafted by the Colts, went to Texas.
Oh, Sam Ellinger.
Sam Ellinger.
Good job, Patrick.
See, told you that one was going to be a little bit easier.
Like Terry, come on, Eric.
Yeah, I got it.
We're back.
It's funny. We got the later round ones easier than we did the earlier rounds.
Yeah, I got the early ones.
Well, Virgil, to be fair, was saying that would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to do better on the later rounds for that because some of these other ones I'm looking at, like, these are players I don't even remember.
Well, plus he knew one was a Notre Dame.
So what Virgil's saying
Colts.
is like, you guys are idiots because even I don't even know these, but the rest of you are idiots.
I didn't say that, but
Thought it.
That was the
It was
tone.
implied.
I didn't even think that.
It was
Mhm.
implied.
That was the tone.
What an ass.
Man, I've heard that. I've already heard that today.
Yeah, man, he really is gonna go do that wrestling podcast instead of this one.
Just waiting for Flobo to call me.
I was just gonna say he hasn't called you yet.
No,
You should send them a message. But like,
I
Flobo,
may.
I'm waiting.
If he's serious about bringing that back, I may talk to him.
You should definitely do it.
Wait, are you guys
Absolutely.
bringing the Horseman back?
No. Ed, do you have anything coming up?
No, not this week, my friend. We're on to next week.
All right.
So, guys,
I guess
make
you guys
sure.
saw the Kyle Tucker news, right?
The what?
The Kyle Tucker news.
Yes,
Oh,
let him
it's not
put it in
the
the
Dodgers.
chat. We don't care that he went to the Dodgers.
I just wanted to give Terry a shout out. He dropped his podcast this morning.
You only doing a shout out because you were on it.
Right.
Exactly.
He's
I
never
want-
wants to shout out otherwise.
Shameless self-promotion.
No, go for it, buddy.
Listen.
Listen. This guy left his 4-week-old kid to go to the World Series. So don't tell me he's a good father or whatever because he left his kid. Listen, he even puts it out there on air on the podcast.
I would have done the same thing, to be honest.
Also,
Eric knows he would too.
100% he would.
Who'd you say? Oh, you were hanging out with like Sammy Watkins and stuff in the back. Is that when you had your face painted and everything too?
No. The face paint was at the
Wow.
face paint was at the Orange Bowl in 2012. When I went to the national championship game in 2017, we
Was
got
that-
my friend Clark got tickets to this event for it was a Clemson alumni event, and Chris Benson, former pitcher, was there. A bunch of the other former players were there. CJ, Sammy, a bunch of guys.
Were the
Lee
players,
Bryce.
were the players' moms there too?
No, listen. Lee Bryce was there.
country singer?
Yeah, he was there because he's a huge Clemson fan, and he invited people to come back and hang out at his tour bus. And the next day, if you wanted to, before the game, you could
But you
come over and
didn't.
hang out at his tour bus. Well, we didn't have time.
Oh, I would
big
wait
time.
time.
But anyway, it was a fantastic event. I mean, it was like a open bar, hors d'oeuvres, everything.
Was
When
this
he
with
was-
the face paint?
That's what I was saying. When he was talking about that, I'm like, he probably showed up to that with that face paint he showed us.
No. I wouldn't have done that.
No, that
He would have gone to the bathroom like,
Years.
well, that was when he was in the Columbia Theater version of Cats.
you know, we're never going to live this one down, Donnie.
Listen, if anybody wants to hear this, Terry's podcast, Foul Tips and Bat Flips, is out now. He released it this morning. All of his episodes are fantastic. He was generous enough to invite an old guy like me on there to reminisce about a lot of things baseball related, the old days, actually.
I
mean, Terry's like me. He's an old guy. We just talked old guy stuff.
Terry does have a great podcast. I'll agree with you on that.
Right. So do not diss Terry's podcast.
Nobody's dissing
Just
it.
because I was on it.
Podcast,
oh, you're like, self-promoting, blah, 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 blah.
We're not
promoting Terry's podcast.
Would never bring up his podcast if you weren't on it.
Right. I'm on it, but it's a better
promotion.
I'm not self-promoting me. I'm promoting him.
Sure.
If you don't want to listen to his podcast for this one episode, listen to all the others at least.
I listened to this one.
We were listening to it anyways.
Yeah.
He just never had Virgil Ederai though.
No.
I heard that someone has an invite.
Maybe Virgil's been on the way he's been quiet.
No, I haven't.
No. Well, I heard that someone has an invite, but then they've rebuffed it.
He's never sent me a link.
You what?
He's never sent me an invite link.
That's not what I heard.
Well, I can show you my emails. I've never got that link unless it went to spam.
Please keep your emails to yourselves. I don't want to know what's all in there.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
That sounded like a threat.
No, he's got the picture of Brandy Chastain in there at the very top. You know, starred at the top. 99 World Cup.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are following each and every single one of us. Also follow Terry's podcast. It is actually really good. I refuse to listen to Donnie's episode though, so I'm not going to do that.
You know my story.
We all know it already. But make sure you guys are following each and every single one of us on all social media. Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. So that way you guys are always in and out on when our shows. We do have a lot of shows, so make sure you guys are always following us. We do have a lot. Okay. I'm sorry. It's like you got to throw things at the wall, and one of them eventually is going to stick, and that's going to be the one that's going to make us famous. Okay, guys? So let's just go with that. All right? Sounds good? All right, cool. Hey, have a good night, guys. As you know, Hat Day today, I bought the unicorns.